That would have been perfect. Almost got that, Russ, on there.
No. See,
someone else again.
I got in enough trouble last week. I'm not doing that again.
So, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Plastic Fanatics, the late night Aftercast. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77. Got a great show. Gonna be looking at some toys, but gonna go through some shows, and then we have a blast from the past. We're gonna be taking a look at Sky Commanders, and that will be towards the end of the show. I'll have a link in the description, so if you want, you can bypass all this goodie stuff when it goes in video form, and you can go straight to the blast from the past. All right, let's get into some introductions, and if you deposited anything into your collecting habit, need, whatever, I don't know. Who did we lose? We lost Charles. What the hell? We start the show, and he's like, I'm out of here.
Out.
But I need Charles. I need Charles. I'm going to call
All right,
him.
well, we're going to stall the show for a little bit. So till Charles can bounce back in. All right. Bathroom breaks, snacks, if you need to get them, go for it. Try something light. You don't want to have to get something heavy during this show because it might be a little too much.
Upset the stomach pretty bad, you know what I mean?
All right, okay, Charles, you know what? You're no longer the golden child. Dead to me. All right, Brian, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Doing very well. Good. I actually had a very big deposit this week.
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice.
Yeah, so I'll see if I can just go by memory. So I got Figuarts Harley.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're on this show right now.
And that's why I want Chuck to be
I
here.
think that's my new mascot. I think that should be the mascot for this show.
And I've got she's amazing, by the way. And I got Figuarts Captain America Civil War. Just it was on sale, so I added it. So this is all from a pile of loot. So basically, sometimes you just pile stuff in there. Awesome. I got the Iron Factory Optimus Prime, that Legends one. That is like the / Orion Pack / Super God Jinrai thing. That
the God Jinrai. Cool.
Yep.
Nice.
I got MMC Megatron.
Nice.
And I've already forgotten. I've got I got the Soul of Chogokin Voltron, which is phenomenal.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yep. And a lot of this stuff I bought last year, but that was the one I had to throw that money out there in January. It was kind of rough. And let's see. I got another copy of the City Commander armor, the Fans Project one, because I picked up Fireguts, that Botcon Fireguts color of Classics Prime from J. Rue. So eventually I want to have that painted up to go with him.
Cool.
And I think that's all. Make Toys Quantron, also on Black Friday sale. So that was awesome. And hey, Chuck, now that you're back, I just want to show you what I got. Did you see that?
Cool.
Oh yeah, Chuck.
She's luscious, baby. Wow, yum.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this figure, and I don't know. I'm usually not that guy, but that thing's fucking phenomenal.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. Nice. All right, moving on. Charles, since you're back, how you doing?
Good. I'm good, man.
Good. All right. What'd you get?
Originally, I picked up the Alien vs. Predator 2-pack, Celtic Alien, and Friday I second pile of loot for BBTS.
So I heard something about an alien, a Celtic kilt, maybe, and something about a loot.
The Alien versus Predator 2-pack is the Celtic Predator versus Grid Alien.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Nice.
From Toys R Us, and then I added the second piece to my pile of loot.
Second piece to your pile of loot.
BBTS.
Oh, is it secret?
Yeah, on BBTS.
Is it secret? Is it
Yeah.
safe? All right. Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to knowing what it is. I have a feeling it's
Oh, yeah.
Harley.
It's gonna surprise us.
The Harley.
I wouldn't blame you. She's luscious. Look at that.
Luscious. Vivacious. All right.
Oh,
Nick,
good.
how you doing?
What's up, man? Chilling.
Good.
I got absolutely nothing this week.
Oh,
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Well, the night's not over, so
Woo!
you can go grab some. All right.
Yeah.
That's all good. Anything coming up that you're expecting?
Not yet. Nothing I've ordered.
Nothing put into a pile of loot?
No, I'm not dealing with BBTS anymore.
I don't blame you.
All right.
I promised myself that $110 Andrus would be the last one because that's just too good a deal to pass up.
But didn't you get a free figure?
Yes, I did.
So, I mean, that, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Possibly. They want you back.
They
was-
do.
I think they sent it to you on purpose. All right.
Probably.
Take
Maybe.
this other guy's stuff. Anyway,
Russ, how you doing?
what's up, man? How you doing, guys? Yeah,
What's up?
yeah, I'm doing good, dude. I got some couple things in. I got a Transformissions breakdown. I'm not gonna call him by his other name because everyone goes Carnage. What do you mean? Which one did you get? Because they think I'm talking about Carnage from the comic books. But I'm gonna say I'm calling him breakdown from now on. That's what. And we got in Anna's. Ironically, Nick got it in. I'll show it off. She hasn't gotten out the package yet, but we got a little Harley Quinn action here.
you haven't opened it yet? It's been like a
No.
week.
I
He's
know,
not
but
allowed
it's I'm not allowed to. This is hers, dude, and she knows I'm gonna like drool all over this figure. So just, she's smoking
Once it's
hot.
open,
Man.
it's going to disappear.
Yeah, man.
Russ, why is that on your side of the bed? No reason.
That's what it is. And it's gonna be what's that spot on my figure? Don't worry about that.
What the? Oh, right. She's not a lamp. There's no genie that comes out, so stop rubbing her ass. Give me my wish. Give me my wish.
Stop holding back. Come on, baby. Give it up. I'll smack her ass with my fingernail. It's all good.
Wow. All right. We just took it dirty.
Yeah, man. But that's about it. It was kind of a light week. I only got a couple things in, but
Right on.
um,
I saw your,
soon,
I
probably
saw your little video. There
Oh,
wasn't enough
did you check on a new
ranting.
one?
There was not enough ranting, and I was so
know, I
hoping
was
you were
thinking-
going to flip a table or scream and yell on the phone when that phone call happened. It's like,
Dude,
fuck you want? You
I
don't want
I
a
almost
freaking
didn't-
VLOG and click.
I almost didn't pause it. I almost was gonna leave it live, let the video keep running, and it's gonna be like, "What do you want?" Fuck yeah.
And then I just
But,
wanted
you know,
to flip the coffee table.
I was trying to do something calm because I had a couple people tell me I cuss too much in my videos, so I thought I'd try to take a keel down a little bit. But I don't know.
Every other word being a 4-letter one, it's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. People get a little. I did slip a couple shits in there, but whatever. It's like,
You said shits, right? You didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought,
I
okay.
said,
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
you didn't notice up. I don't know. My face turned funny. You didn't notice it? Anyway.
Oh man, the strain of the fandom.
Oh my goodness. Oh jeez.
Right on. Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, moving on to me. I got a couple of things. I got a couple more Dino Charge figures. I got the Raptor and the Para, and I got another Megazord.
Awesome.
What else? I'm gonna start buying the Sentai, the Japanese stuff, the Kyo Ryuger or whatever they're called. I don't know. I can't pronounce it right, but which they're a little bit bigger and they got electronics and all that kind of stuff. But
Cool.
I did get Tarn.
Nice.
I did get Harley. I did open her. She has to be locked away in the toy room.
Yeah, man.
She's been bad. She's been very bad. But
Otherwise, you'll just touch and touch.
I can't put this thing down.
Yeah,
I bet.
she's a really good figure, but it's just she's one of those outliers for me right now because she doesn't fit in because she's part of the movie line. Or not movie line, but she's a movie figure. So I have like the Injustice Figuarts. Doesn't really fit in right there. She doesn't fit in, with anything else. I mean, I saw Toy Arc did a pictorial with the NECA Joker, so I thought, okay, I'll put her over there on that shelf right now. But I'm waiting for the Deadshot, and then when the Christian Bale Batman comes out and all that, it'll even itself out. But what else did I get? I got the I did ship my pile loot. That was part of my pile loot. Also, Ichara and Chimera. I forgot about those, so I got the 2 booby twins. So that's cool. What else did I get? Anything else? That's what I did. I think that's it for that. But I also got an early birthday present from the Jackal Squad. I got the Figuarts Turtles, so that was very very nice to see. And I didn't even know it arrived at my door until my son came home, and I'm like, "Dad, here's a package for you." I'm like, "Oh wow, cool." So opened that up. I also did a video, so I'm going to upload that from the camera and give it to Dust so you can get a little what's in the fucking box. But
Nice.
really do appreciate it and all that.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday, bro. That's
Thank
awesome.
Even though it's very early, I think
it
I
is.
expect. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's not for a
It's
while,
funny
right?
how we do the birthdays. It's like either it's really, really early or it's really
Yeah.
or something like that. But
Maybe the original plan was to order from BBTS and it would have arrived by your birthday.
Right. So that usually wouldn't match up.
I am expecting something on Monday, which maybe I'll do a little live unboxing on the ETR show. So guys, don't mind. So we'll see. But
What do you
What
do you think about the booby twins?
good enough. I mean, I don't know. I just stuck them. They're next to Grimlock on the by the throne. And
See, that's what.
boom. That's all.
That's where I thought they would look good, just kind of posing them with Grimlock as kind of Grimlock's bitches. Yeah,
I don't have any stripper poles. I haven't commissioned Crashbox to do any type of weird kind of club or anything. So, but we'll see.
That's cool,
yes. But that's about it. We will go into a little bit of Tarn discussion. I want to kind of get on that a little bit because I saw that. But let us get into some screen sharing and shout outs and all that stuff. So here we go. I guess I got to click on screen share. Present to everyone. I'll see thy thumbnail presented among ye.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep, there it is.
All right, there he is. Cool. All right, so this is episode 124. This Monday, got to check out the ETR show. This was a great promo.
It was great.
Well, who was it? Energon Addict started this?
Yeah, it was started by Dust. I colored the emblem yellow, and then I think Dust found what this album cover, and then I think and put that together, and then Energon Addict found the faces and put those on there.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's a team effort.
Definitely, that's nice.
It's awesome, man.
But definitely go check out Enter the Realm this Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. Part of the Cool Table Network. So if you want to get all your collecting needs by like-minded podcasters, check out these. We got Shattercast Uncut. We have Enter the Realm, like I already mentioned, Beers and Bulges 40K. You're looking at Plastic Knives right now. Stasis Lock, Nerd Rage Radio, Toy Detox, 8 weeks. We also have the ROC Hangout on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. Mr. Tommy the Ambassador Barricade is back, which is really cool.
Oh yeah.
And we also have Hurricane BX and occasional Kid Matt. And then we also have on Wednesday Stasis Lock at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Bricks on the Dollars YouTube channel. And then we also, it's all about Beast Wars. Good show. Really enjoyed. I listened to, or actually I was in the chat for a little bit on that one. And also we have Figure Banging on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Collectors YouTube channel. They went over the Solichigoken Voltron. And damn, that thing is really, really nice.
It's pretty impressive, I have to admit.
So go check that out. Ace and Brian and I think Jose and Dust and Matt were all on there talking about it. And yeah, it's a really nice piece. If you got $300, you want the ultimate Voltron, I wouldn't sit on it. Really cool. So, what else is there? I think that's about it. Oh, quick little shout out. I was listening to Shattercast and it was like they're going through their like little nicknames and stuff, and they're trying to come up with a nickname for Robert D.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a cool contest though. What you get like what is it, a pint glass and mug and all this other stuff. You go onto their actual YouTube channel on that episode and come up with a nickname for them. And I think maybe you can also, I don't know if they did it on their Facebook, but I think it's on the YouTube. So that was pretty cool. All right, let's move on to
Oh boy.
this bitch right here, Transformers Last Night.
Oh, the big
You guys
news.
see
Huh?
the new trailer, and then obviously the whole trailer will be during the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You guys like it?
I'm very interested. I'm very interested to see what's going on.
Yeah.
In the last trailer, or I don't know if you guys saw it, but Prime mentioned something about like obeying his creator or something like that. And so I had originally thought that maybe they turned the tables right from the '86 movie, and maybe Prime is out in space and encountered Unicron, and Unicron like kind of made him one of his heralds or whatever. But maybe Primus is a bad dude. Who knows? It's very interesting.
That would surprise me if Michael Bay decided to go with Primus as being the dick and being like, yeah, we're going to go that route. But it was interesting. And the whole kind of fight scene that we got to see with Bumblebee and Optimus.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. June 23rd is the release for this movie. I know I'll see it, even though I'm probably not gonna. I'm not a huge Bayformer fan, but I do go and watch these just for the sheer fact of just seeing it or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. All right, let's see. We got this little movie poster, the Power Rangers and such. It's Morphin Time, coming out March 24th, so next month. I just threw this in here just for the fact that I am, I don't know why, but going to Toys R Us and I saw the big exclusive Megazord box set. And I was like, I think I might pick that up.
No.
I'm a BFR fan. I love big fucking robots, so I might.
This movie for some reason has got me intrigued. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I just want to see what a grease fire is going to be. I'm not sure, but
Grease fire.
I'm not. I don't know, but it's for some reason I'm kind of like I gotta see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I might as well see it too. I mean, I just watched the new Ghostbusters the other day.
Yeah,
it was on Stars. So I was
me
like,
too.
okay, shit, I'll watch it. I'm like, wow.
Uh,
I didn't even think Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray would actually be in the movie and all this other stuff. I'm like, and how, oh God. Can Thor be more of a dipshit than ever? How they wrote that character. It was. Oh
he was,
man.
he was like really bad too, though. He was just
Yeah.
above, above and
Kevin, can you
beyond.
answer the phone? It's in the aquarium. No, the other
Yeah.
phone. Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah. Was he was wearing glasses with no lenses?
Yep, no lenses. And Kevin, you might want to cover your ears, and he covers his eyes.
He covers
And
his
then it
eyes.
gets so loud, and he covers his eyes constantly. It's like, oh my god. Okay, let's get off that. Damn, I don't want to. Oh.
Oh, man.
All right, going into some TV news. This was announced last year, and I think we covered it on the show. Black Lightning was going to be picked up by Fox, but now they are rescinding that. They're not going to pick up the pilot episode, and they're shopping around, and most likely we're going to see it go to CW. Pretty much because of the fact that the co-creator of this is Greg Berlanti or something like that, who is also the co-creator of all the rest of the DC CW shows. So this is most likely going to become a CW property. So we will see. But a little history on Black Lightning. He was one of the first African-American DC superheroes. He came out in his own comic book in 1977. 30 cents. Oh, I love it. This thunderous origin issue. So
Good old days.
Yep. You pushers have wrecked the city long enough. Now it's my turn to wreck you. Ooh.
Nice.
Hey. Hello.
He looks like a pimp, dude. Look at him.
Yeah, damn right. But
That's awesome.
really cool character. And then he went on to, I was in The Outsiders is what I remember him from, with Batman and Geoforce and all that. And then, unfortunately, we didn't get him in the Super Friends. It was Black Vulcan, not Black Lightning. So that's kind of odd too. All right, moving on into my CW stuff because I like to spoil this, and no one really cares. Supergirl, not a lot going on there. We have the Martian Chronicles, so a white Martian's coming to Earth to get the revenge on Miss Martian again. So we get to see that, but man, Supergirl has fallen. I know a lot of people don't even like it, but they had potential when they introduced Metallo. They brought in Superman. They had the cyborg Superman. McGann. I thought it was pretty cool. Now it turned into just your typical C-dub. I mean, I'd rather watch Riverdale, the Archie, live action fucking show that's on C-dub than Supergirl now. But oh well.
What was the villain they brought back in this past week's episode? The Lightning chick.
Yeah. They brought back Livewire.
Yeah, and I thought that might have been fun because she was a pretty cool villain, but
they kind of bonded with that whole thing and all that, and I don't know. And I don't care about Mon-El. It's like, oh, he likes you, Kara. Oh
man.
Oh, and other news is the fact that Terry Hatcher is signed on to be a reoccurring character. So I'm thinking that she's going to be like the new Catgo type of person, since James is running around in his Guardian outfit.
Good Lord.
Exactly.
They got her on the cheat, that's why.
And there's no Maxwell Lord anymore. I don't know what happened. He died or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he just vanished.
All right. Next up is something that I kind of starting to enjoy is DC Legends. We got the Black Flash finally. If you don't know who the Black Flash is, he's pretty much like Death. He follows speedsters, and
I thought he was Two-Face.
Well, everyone's a speedster, so you never know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty cool character, and to actually see him in there, and he's the one that's tormenting Thawne, Reverse Flash. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you want a little bit more information on him, go check out Flash Volume 2. There he is. The death of a speedster always follows. But go check out his introduction was in Flash Volume 2, 138. And then after that, 139 through 141 had a really good story arc of the Black Flash coming after Wally and actually killing Linda Park. You gotta see the episode or see the issues right there. Not bad.
He looks like a monstrous mofo, man. I'll tell you what. Pretty cool.
And DC Legend was comedic also. I mean, it's just, I don't know. The next episode's Turncoat, so Rip is getting his memories back, but he's now been altered by the Legion of Doom. And so he's a bad guy, and he goes to like kill George Washington or some shit like that. I don't know. That's the type of stuff I don't care for. But when they make fun of themselves, it's good. It's classic. But all right, there was a good quote in there where Malcolm or someone asked Reverse Flash, like, they have the amulet, they have this and that. How do you know they're not going to get to the spear? And Reverse Flash is like, because they don't know how to use it, and they're just dumb. I just love that.
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
all right, moving on into Arrow. Tina Bolin here was actually revealed to be Dinah Drake. If you know that name, that is the original Black Canary. That is Dinah Laurel Lance's mommy from Earth 2. So we're finally getting the original, I guess, Black Canary in the Arrow TV series, which is cool. There she is right there. And Ollie just decided, hey, I'll just reveal myself to her. All this type of stuff, too. Good episode. Not too bad.
Another piece of ass for Ollie to go after us with that.
Damn right.
Hell yeah, man.
And I forgot to mention prior when we saw that Laurel came back, that wasn't Laurel, that was Black Siren. That was from the other Earth 3 or Earth 2, or whatever.
So
and she's locked up somewhere.
The dude that plays Arrow, he was Casey Jones in the last Turtle movie, right?
Yes, Stephen Amell.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
how is he in this show? I don't watch this show, but I would never watch this show after seeing him in Turtles for sure.
It's okay. I mean, the first 2 seasons of Arrow are really good. When he's going over the island and you have Deathstroke in there.
Yeah.
Season 3 is like, or season 4 with Dark. This is picking back up a little bit because we have like Vigilante, we have the Black Canary now, and Talia al Ghul has been introduced.
Oh, cool!
Which is pretty cool. So
that's awesome. Yeah.
Which we'll get into here in a second. But so instead of this being Dinah Drake, and now we have Laurel, it's actually going to this, but it's not like they're calling her mama. So it's just interesting.
I just know her as Elizabeth from ER, man.
Oh yeah,
time ago.
Dr. Corday.
River Song.
But so there you go. She was introduced real quickly. The original Black Canary in the Flash comics, number 86. She finally got her feature own story in 92 of Flash Comics, bursting out on the scene. And then I just threw in some pics for Black Canary so you guys can have something.
There you go. Appreciate.
You like that one?
Yeah.
How about this one?
Hello.
Keep going. Keep on going, man. Next one might not have anything on. Be all right.
No, they didn't. All right. And
What a disappointment. Damn.
Speaking of Talia al Ghul, it comes around. We finally find out or figure out how Oliver decided to come up with this whole plan of going back to Star City or Starling City and righting his father's wrongs. Basically, it was Talia al Ghul telling him, you have this book that your father gave you to, right his wrongs. And he finally is accepted that, and he finally got the costume also of the Arrow from her. So it's kind of cool, coming full circle. We'll see where it leads.
Hey, it's interesting. Like, has Green Arrow always, even in the comic books, had a lot of Batman characters that he dealt with?
No. He emulated Batman when he was first introduced. He had the sidekick. He had the Arrow Cave. He had all this type of stuff. He was a billionaire too. But he wasn't a great character until Neil Adams and O'Neill and took over and reinvented him. And teamed him up with like Green Lantern, and they did their little trip, and like Black Canary came into the scene and all that. So, all right, getting into some Transformers news. We have FansToys Hoodlum. Hot Rod. Purdy.
Well, if you're a fan of Hot Rod, I mean, you gotta appreciate this.
Yeah.
This guy
Hearing that you're not a
looks
fan of
good.
Hot Rod here, Russ.
Well, yeah, I'm not. I don't like Hot Rod, but I get this if I can. Like, if there's a way to take his head off, just have him get decapitated.
All right.
I'm scarred from my childhood. I hold him responsible for Optimus's death.
Cool. Looks good.
He does look good. He cleans up nice.
Yeah.
And just, man.
I'll definitely pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand why. I like the chest, how the chest it's shaped. It just looks, I don't know. It looks, I don't know how accurate it is.
Yeah, James. So where you just put your mouse there. So yeah, I was kind of curious about that little gappage issue.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if in the color though, it probably won't be so bad.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the look of the chest
Mm-hmm.
as far as it's got some, I don't know, it's not just a square piece like the Takara, but I know that the Takara was going for the whole theme of putting the Matrix into it, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But
And also, this is a faux chest piece too, kind of like what Bagcube did with Sun Surge.
oh god,
Yep. So this is actually
okay,
yeah,
it's a river. It's right there, isn't it?
yeah, that's not actually the front of the car. So that's how they got it to look nice.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm okay with that cheat as long as it looks
Yeah,
all right.
I mean,
you
gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah.
It seems like that's
things.
becoming kind of a new staple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of started with well, I mean, I guess you could say it started with G1 Power Master Optimus, right? The way it flipped
This is
around,
true.
but even the masterpiece like MP10, right? It's a different grill and stuff like that. So
Yep.
gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
It's cool.
The side shot that you had of him, it looks like there's a panel there. Even there, you look at a little panel that comes up on the side of him there, and maybe that covers some of the gap. But I don't know why it's not showing on the one side, but I don't know. Maybe it's not finished yet. Maybe that's what it is.
Again, we don't know when this is coming out. I mean, we still have
True.
Grimlock has to drop here, and then we still have Coot, their Cup, Sea Spray. We have and their Omega, and all that.
Yeah,
And Springer.
supposedly late last year they released what their schedule was going to be this year for figures, and this guy wasn't on it at all. So I was surprised to even see this start coming out again with the renders and stuff. So I'm excited for it. Looks
Yeah,
nice.
surprise.
It looks good.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't
It
know
does
if I
look
really need a Target Master with. I mean, Firebolt again. I don't know. I think that's what we had, but
good.
I mean, it's a nice incentive, but still,
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Vehicle mode looks pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely fits all the hits all the cues.
Yep.
This was awesome. No.
And then there's good old Cup, Coot, who's been sliced right up the chest.
Yeah, this is the one everyone's been hating on, right?
Open me up. He's got the Matrix chamber.
Yeah.
That's who should have been Prime in this new vote from Hasbro Cup.
I like this. I like the size of this hot rod though. You see, because the Takara is smaller. Would be like I think a good amount smaller than this Cup, right? I can't remember now.
I think he's like up to here.
Actually, yeah. Let me take that back.
Isn't he?
I don't know. I'm trying to think who I was talking to, but I think some people think that this Cup is too small. So I can't remember what's going on here with the scale.
When you we have a picture with their Springer, and
Oh, nice.
really
Okay.
small. But yeah, it looks good. How cool would it have been to have back in the day? Marvel did those what if. It would be cool if IDW did a what if, just issues and see like what if Cup got the Matrix and what would he turn into? Would he, turn into a really cool truck, or would he just be like, still crotchety? I got the wisdom of the primes, but I don't give two shit. Where's my sidecar?
Oh man, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. I wonder what they would call him. What his new name would be.
Kudimus.
Cupper Prime.
Kudimus. What do you say, Kudimus?
He's gonna be called Mug. Call me Mug.
Call him Mug. Mugimus Prime. I don't know.
Optimus Prime.
Interesting. Oh man.
All right, so there's their Springer.
Yeesh.
Okay.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you: are these guys too small or is Springer too big?
Springer's stupid.
I think he's.
I
Just, I,
always
mean,
thought
I want
Springer-
another like maybe Ultra Magnus in here, the MP Ultra Magnus,
Yeah.
to kind of
Yeah.
balance it out to see if he is too big.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
he does
so-
look a little beefy.
Yeah, so this is where I think someone was
Yeah.
telling me that they think this cup is too small. But
Yeah.
Like he should be
Wow.
up to.
yeah,
here?
cup should be taller. Like I think Springer's the proper size, and cup should be. I can't remember who was telling me that, but well, whatever. You know, hey, these things, they're the size that they are. That is what it
Yeah.
is.
Well, I always tell them scale is in the eye of the beholder.
It's
too,
our
though, man.
it's our fault for thinking that it's wrong, right?
It
is.
This is true. Yeah.
But,
I mean, but
but
some
do you
people
think that
look
this-
at it differently.
This hot rod's too small then? If
No,
he needs
I
to
mean,
be up a little bit more, he's the right size. He just
yeah, I just thought Cup would be a little bit taller, but Cup is taller there too, and also Hot Rod's in front
yeah.
in
He
that
is.
picture, so he would seem taller than he really is as well. So it's probably nothing.
Yeah.
But damn, that Springer's like he could just pick him up by the head.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
towers over
Oh, yeah.
him.
Hmm.
I don't remember. Were there any times in the G1 cartoon where they showed Springer like being really tall, a lot taller than those guys, or?
I don't know. I always try to go back to the scene where they're trying to put the launcher into place. You know,
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
he's
yeah.
got
Right.
better things to do that night than die.
Yeah.
And they all look relatively the same height to me. So
Yeah, me
It's
too.
so
I
hard to
always
tell.
do.
yeah.
Well, what do we want? Like, if they ever do an RC, she's gonna have to be at least, you would think, as tall as Hot Rod.
I would think so, right? Because
Yeah.
if she's any shorter than Hot Rod, man.
Well,
Springer and RC, I mean that's an odd couple, I think.
I know that
yeah,
is
that's
like a little Wilt Chamberlain action there, man. I don't know.
Springer would tell you she's at the perfect height.
Yeah.
That's
All
right.
right. Okay, next up, this is not Phoenix. It's their, what is it, Berserker?
Yeah.
I think what they're calling it. Their Blitzwing. FansToys is Blitzwing. This is a Digibash, but I thought, just throw this out there. Who knows? I don't know. It looks good.
It does.
Anything that's FansToys, you're pretty much guaranteed it's going to be a decent product.
God, look at that beautiful
Yeah.
motherfucker right there. Holy
I can't
shit.
wait for you to sell them to me, Russ.
Man, Russ is.
No, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know.
If I buy that thing, it's staying right here. That guy is gorgeous. Look at him. Damn.
But you're not
That's
going to have them
stallions.
like this. You're going to have them in combined mode, right?
Oh, I know. That's most likely going to be
So-
it. But goddamn, he looks good like this, so I do like him.
Yeah.
Buy two.
Remember to push him up
Yeah.
against your wall. He's going to have to be in the back just to be able
Oh,
to.
God. Oh. Just gotta find a big ass stand or something. I don't
I
know.
love that truck.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, the truck looks really good.
Yeah.
And that's MP10 size, so that's really cool.
Guys, yeah.
They yeah, man, I don't know. I just love how the transformation actually incorporates the cab of the truck as his feet and legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whereas that's really close to G1 transformation, and now it doesn't look G1 at all. But I'm just saying,
It's the
But it's
closest
pretty-
thing we've gotten so far, it seems like.
it is.
As long
That's
as all
pretty
those
cool engineering.
panels peg in and stay pegged in
Yeah.
and you're moving him around,
I agree. That's
then-
always a concern.
we'll see.
Yeah.
But, we're looking at the Transformations Motor Master. I don't know if I mentioned that, but
Yeah, he's
Cool.
he's
looks-
definitely a beefy guy.
You gonna buy two, Russ?
vehicle
Not
mode.
one, Yeah, one for vehicle mode. One for... oh,
One for
man.
torso, one for robot.
Shit. I wonder how much this guy's going to be. I thought about $150 is what I thought, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
These are what, $100?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say that 140.
That's why I thought it was going to be somewhere in
Yeah.
that range.
Or it's 179.99.
99. Ooh.
I mean, considering that size of him,
Size, yeah, I wouldn't be
I
surprised if
think
it was.
he's going to be over 150. I expect.
You think so? You may be right, and he probably will
Yeah.
be. He's a big guy, and he's got a lot of stuff that comes with him too.
Lot
He's
of
pretty much has
parts.
all the all the combiner parts with him. So, they scale really good together, though. I love it.
It just
great.
sucks that it's taken forever to like get the Stunticons out there, a decent one, and even the aerial bots. I just don't get why. Like, get off.
I'm really surprised no one has, tried to do a G1 more G1 style. I really am, because that seems to be what everyone wants. Or
I want FansToys to finally do a combiner. Get it over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe they're gonna go into the GoBot realm and do the puzzler. Something like that. Here it is next to G
man.
Creations. Size up nice.
Look at that. Damn.
But yeah, this is pretty nice.
Yeah, I do
Realistic.
love the truck. Yeah.
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 Gorgeous.
It's
All right, up next is Spark Toys War Within Megatron. This is just a digi or a nice little pic with. It's a nice picture of it, but it's not actually of it. But so it looks cool. I don't know. I'm not in on this.
No.
No. I just want the Optimus.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting the Optimus, but he would. I don't know where I'd put him. So, but that Optimus is a really nice one. But maybe once that Grimlock comes out, I might have. I don't know, something else. But here's another weapon you're getting in the Striker or in the Noir set. Looks like, because it's coming with a whole bunch of stuff. We looked at the shotgun thing, and now here's the Striker Saber.
Mm-hmm.
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this one. Ever since we saw the reveal of they were doing it at TFCon.
Yeah.
I was getting really excited, waiting for it.
Nice.
This one, the Seekers, and aren't they doing a Jinrai?
I think they are. I think so. Yeah. At least that's
Yep.
all indications are there.
They had it at TFCon next to the downbeat.
Everyone's favorite. Throwing this out there real quickly. Here's TFC's Poseidon, King Poseidon, Chronicon.
There you go, James.
Yeah, gosh darn it. I'll probably end up getting it. I don't know. He's nice.
I know Bob. Yeah. I know Bob is something like him. All the figures.
Skullface?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to. Well, see, I would watch. I'm nothing against, but I don't want to watch it. I want to get it first before I see someone's video. But then I don't know if I'm going to really get this, so I should just watch it. But then I'm like, I get it. So I'm like, I'm torn.
Now, this is the one where the limbs can be legs or arms or a gun or something like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Got a Scramble City thing going.
Yeah.
And supposedly they went and not fixed, but did something with the thigh region. Maybe I gotta go watch Bob's video, and then I'm gonna be
standing with the legs.
Telling my wife that I'm gonna go drop $500 now or $600.
So what's the deal with this guy, Jane? Did he only fight underwater or something, or what's he from? I don't know anything about this guy.
He's from Super God Master Force.
Super God Master Force, all right.
Yeah, he was the kind of the army that the Decepticons, Destrons were using. They were like clones. They just had just tons of them, and they would combine and then take on Super Gen Ryan and all that.
Oh.
You had hard shell
Matter
or
of fact, I think
Snapdragon.
wasn't this part of like the last wave of G1 toys that came out here in the States before it went over to Japan?
I believe so. Either the Japanese one or the Takara had the. I think the one here had the 6, but over there only had 5, or maybe it's vice versa. I'm not sure, but in the gift set, yeah. But it's a cool character. It really doesn't have a nemesis like all the rest of the combiners.
Yeah.
You have like Abominus, the Technobots, all that type of stuff. Computron.
Mhm.
This one really didn't have anything. It's really cool. And when he went into, or not this character, but this mold was used for God Poseidon, or God Neptune, excuse me, for Beast Wars 2nd was pretty cool. All right, now we're going to talk about Tarn. Or Glitch, or Damus, whatever you want to call him. It's your call. Or Coulter. Or, damn, those are big feet.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but
tip over.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Now,
He's awesome.
I got this dude, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. I will say the hype was there for me. I've been wanting this son of a bitch, and I waited. I kind of knew he was coming out, so I waited to ship my loot. Got him in there. I'm like, all right, cool. I got him, and damn it, Mastermind Creations, I had to transform this son of a bitch. He came in vehicle mode. But most of them, they always come in robot mode. The packaging for me was not what I expected, because it was on par with the I did a little picture here of like Spartan and of Azalea, or most of the fembots. And he was more money, $120 to $85. This one is exclusive, $140, so X her out, but same style box. Fembots weren't that expensive. But I just thought that they kind of dropped the ball as far as what they could have done with Tarn here. No window box.
That's something I didn't like. I wish they would have had the window box.
Price point was just, I think the price point is good, but then you have like Jaegertron, who $110, big figure. Came with quite a bit of accessories. This guy came with nothing except for his fusion cannon. It just seemed they were going off of the fact that it's Tarn, and that's what you wanted. Except you would have thought they would have done maybe something more with Spartan, because everyone wanted an impactor. But I don't know. I think it was okay. I don't really care. I paid the $120. I did it. I don't. It's done. But my question now is, these guys are next. Helix and Tesserus. How much are they going to be? Because you're supposed to be able to fit a dude inside Helix, in his little chamber of acid and all that, or partially a guy. So I'm curious. Good old Crucible and Scissor Saw, which there's one of them right there.
Yeah, they're going to be.
I mean, you can tell he's a big boy. I mean, if this guy was 120, but he is Tarn, so maybe they're going off of that. Do you expect this guy to be more than 120? Because of the size?
Probably.
Or the same amount of money because he's not as popular?
I would hope it'd be less money, but it's gonna be more.
More, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think 150 is what I think.
So more than Hexatron when he came out. Hexatron was 140. You see him going past that price point?
I don't see him going past, but Helix.
That dude right there, yeah.
I can see Helix for 160.
Wow.
I'll tell you, James.
It
shouldn't.
Carnifex be 185 too. 160, really? Okay, I'm just curious. I'm just throwing that out there.
Because
that's crazy.
You're gonna have to. I mean, look. If you look at the size, like the procession in the size, he's bigger. the other two figures are actually going to have more detail than Tarn. I mean, if you look at that,
Yeah.
see how much more paint is on there. Not that Tarn's underpainted or anything, but I mean, this has a lot more detail.
That's true.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like we got, little Cynicus here.
85.
Was a little it was 85, but then you got Anarchus, Kaon 85.
Yeah.
Even Comatose Turmoil was 85. Spartan was 85.
Yeah.
And then boom, 120.
120. Yeah.
And then these two guys. I'm just kind of curious because I want to complete. I'm going to buy them regardless because I want the DJD.
Yeah,
But
I will too.
I don't really want to spend an arm and a leg on these guys.
And there's also already a rumor about a Tarn add-on kit.
What?
That'll give you like nickel and some other accessories with them.
Is that from MMC?
Yeah.
Or from somebody else?
He's supposed to come with like the upgrade kit is supposed to have nickel and the pet.
Oh, cool. Kaon's little pet.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. It annoys me, but I think they should have thrown that in with Tarn. But
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, I mean, the transformation is really simple.
Yeah.
But it doesn't bother me.
Not me.
But I just think that they, instead of having them in robot mode, they put them in vehicle mode to save on cost. That's what I think. So they had a smaller package. So why didn't we see that cost reflected in the price? But I don't know, like 115 maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
I think it's because they knew it was Tarn and they knew people were going to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the whole scare, the scare tactic in a way that it was limited. And not everyone's going to get it, and everyone was scrambling. I need to find a pre-order. Where can I find it? And then all of a sudden, we find out that it's coming back in March?
Yeah,
something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm looking up their Megatron, their Tyrantron that's coming out in May, and he's 120 as well.
And it's about the same size as Tarn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's got all those extra pieces in it too.
Yeah, that's got all the extra. So shit. Little inconsistency there. I wonder how much Hot Rod's going to be.
Hey Russ, I want to see a rant on this next week.
Yeah, I do. I want to see it. I want to see a lot of. If you're in the car, I want to see a lot of horn laying on, just like mother. If you're in the house, I want to see walls getting punched or chairs getting, flipped or whatever.
I will say it is frustrating because I pick on Takara a lot for that same shit, and now MMC is doing it. I'm wondering, I do feel obliged to kind of lay into him about it. So I don't know. You guys may be seeing that.
I could just see Russ's next vlog. He's walking through the park with a little selfie stick, just ranting on stuff, and he just sees someone. He's just pissed off. He's just like, I'm gonna just get him RKO to that dude. Just bam. That's what I think. Fuck you, dude. No,
gosh.
Moving on into non-Transformer news because there was hardly anything. So, thank you, Chinese New Year.
Really.
We have Nappa and Vegeta. We've seen these before. This is part of the SH Figuarts line, but we finally got a street date. Good old Vegeta, first year, version 2 of the Scouter mold. It's actually a new mold. Is coming out in July, and then we have Nappa here coming out in August. Retail supposedly on Vegeta here is going to be 45, and Nappa's going to be 54. So 45 for Vegeta, dirt cheap, and I can't wait to get this guy. Nothing. The original is way overpriced, going for like around 200 plus, and the Datong is a good one, but just to get this guy and get that, hopefully it comes with the extra head. We don't know what the accessory pieces are yet. Hopefully it does come with an extra head, like the original, so I can have a normal looking Vegeta, I guess, non-powered up.
Yeah.
All right, so also dropping next month, or actually this month, it's this month I think, is the Premium Color Cell. And it is just the anime colors, comes with all the original accessories. So you got the Kamehameha wave, the turtle wave there. And then we also have the Battle Damage Cell Games Gohan.
Nice.
Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2.
Hey, Jamie, can you go back one?
Yes, I can.
Do you think this crossed arms? Do you think that's an attachment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They did
Yeah.
that with Vegeta and they did that with Piccolo.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And
That's really
Vegeta.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. You just unplug the arms and plug them in. Yeah, it looks good.
It's just all one piece, right, Gene?
Yeah, it's all one piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of like that.
It's
Yeah.
nice how they did that. Piccolo's a little bit more cumbersome because of his cape, but yeah, Vegeta and yeah, ooh, it's nice.
Very cool.
This is cool. I do wish that he came with some type of an accessory. Either it's the final wave that he did with his dad, or even some Cell little juniors would have been kind of cool too, to fit with the release of Cell here. But oh well.
So this is the Vegeta guy again.
This is Gohan.
Gohan. All right.
Yeah.
Like, what's with his clothes all torn up there? See.
This is where he was getting the crap beat out of him
Beat out him by Cell.
Cell.
All right.
Yeah.
Really good story arc.
Yeah.
How old was he when he fought Cell?
How old?
Yeah. Was it maybe about what, 12 or
Yeah, I think
something
12.
like that?
Yeah. 12 or 13.
That was kind of that was kind of messed up. Goku throwing his kid out there to fight him.
Well, and that was the whole thing. It's like he knew from the very start. I mean, you don't think Goku being that smart of a person just because of what you see of his traits, because he's always just fighting and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He would be the one that he'd rather be out there, but he knew, and I liked how they progressed that story from the very, very beginning. Like how Piccolo saw that power in him and was going to use him against, Vegeta and Nappa. But it took a lot of like kicking him in the ass to get him to finally power up to that. It's like, damn it, get up there now.
It's like throwing your kid in the deep water, say swim.
Definitely.
Swim.
Swim or die. Yeah. Right.
God damn it, dude, I hated you for doing that. You're so bad.
Yeah.
See you on the other side. What? No.
That's wild. That was actually really good.
All right. Next up, we have some more G.I. Joe convention exclusives. Part of their set, Battle Force 2000 set. We have Dodger now. Right in time for St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
Do not pinch me. I have green on. And then we have Avalanche. I do like this series because we're pretty much done with having like the 25th anniversary style G.I. Joes. I mean, I think all the characters have been represented in some shape. So to finally get these guys, pretty cool. All right, some Star Wars news. We got the 2-pack here with the Shore Trooper, along with Captain Bistan. Cool. I don't know. Not really into the 3 3/4 inch anymore, unless it's a part of the Black Series. A little more articulation. And we got Admiral Raddus. So,
nice face sculpt.
Yeah.
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 Man.
It's just weird. Out of 30 years, they went back to 5 points of articulation. Let's give it to them.
Now, honestly, though, like, do you really think, like, this guy smells like fish, like, when he enters a room?
I would not want any ship that has any Mon Calamari dude. Right? Or whatever they are. Yeah, no thanks. And then we have Finn Rue. I don't know, whatever. Mandalorian dude.
From Rebels, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes, he is from Rebels.
Yeah.
He pledges his allegiance to Sabine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had some people ask me about how come I haven't like featured Star Wars Rebels, and the reason is people enjoy watching that, so I don't want to spoil it. So,
yeah.
Most of the other stuff I
One of
spoil.
their-
'Cause no one cares.
One of the things that fed into the rumors that people were throwing around about Sabine being the child of what's her name? The chick that Obi-Wan was messing around with.
Oh, Satine.
Satine.
Yeah.
Was that how when the episode where he kind of pledges his loyalty and talks about her and her mother being royalty, kind of, and
Yeah, I think it's
makes lieu of it.
I think it's his sister or her sister, Satine's sister, that was part of the leader of Death
Mhm.
Watch. Is who I
Yeah.
think is her mom.
Yeah, you could be right. Gene, that would be another. You're probably right about that.
But how heartfelt was that? Seeing Obi-Wan holding Satine when she died, like I
Yeah,
love
that was-
you, and let's say I love you too. Damn
Yeah.
Jedi Order, but Anakin broke it.
Hey,
So, yeah,
he told her if she'd said the word, he'd have left the Jedi Order.
Yep.
Obi-Wan said it to her. So,
Damn. There's another
was
what
so
if. That
bad.
would have been kind of cool.
What? For real? Obi-Wan said that?
Yeah, Obi-Wan
Yeah.
said that. He told her,
Oh.
I would have, if you just said it, I would have left the Jedi Order.
Well, she's
All she
dying
had to do
there.
was-
He said that to her.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to go back and watch that episode.
Yep.
Yeah, she was, like I said, I think, he already hit that once anyway, at least, he did.
He already gave her the lightsaber, if you know what I mean.
Hell yeah, he did.
So,
He already packs that
There you
in.
go.
At least once.
Use them force powers for good.
He did Jedi mind trick on her.
Yeah, there you go. You will not remember anything that happens tonight. All right.
Yep.
All right.
And so you and I remember me tying you up, and everyone got his freak on.
Oh man, this is wrong.
I am the man you're looking for.
Hey, yeah.
You want to see my Obi-Wan?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, so we also got Galen Erso here, which we've already seen. That was revealed a couple weeks ago, but
Yeah.
in package again. And then we also got Lieutenant Sefla.
Okay.
I do like that they're given, like, they're not all just have all their different unique sizes. They're not sticking to, like, a certain, I guess, box.
Same size? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
That's
to body
true.
shame here, but, this guy's just a tad bit heavier.
He was on the
Yeah.
heavy side.
And, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, some other news. This was leaked through something. I don't know. I don't remember. But Black Series diecast figures, which I thought were just elites, but maybe they're not. I don't know. But this is from the Spanish Hasbro catalog. I guess I put this on there, so you can see what's coming up here. We have Rogue One, Blu-ray DVD launch figure pack. We're supposed to get another TRU exclusive from the Rogue One series also. I'm not sure which one, but that's also a rumor. There's the Black Series diecast figures, a collection of characters from the classic and modern Star Wars films. They're going to be 3 3/4. 3.54, 3.5 inches tall. Wow. It's like ice cream. It's no longer a pint. It's smaller. They will include multiple points of articulation. Apparently, they will include two-sided background diode displays, much like their Shadow of the Empire back in the Kenner days. That's cool.
Huh.
40th anniversary Black Series 6-inch. 40th anniversary of New Hope. Awesome. So that should be cool.
So probably get a new R2
Yeah, finally.
because you can't find them anywhere.
Yeah, that first wave of the Black Series, I was like, man, what's up with this? We got Luke and X-Wing, Darth Maul, cool, R2, and a Sand Trooper. I'm like,
Sand Trooper, yeah.
But now they're like hard hell, fine, expensive. I kind of
Yeah,
feel
really
bad
good
that I
Darth
was
Maul.
dogging on Princess Leia for being kind of derpy and then passing away, and but it's I don't know. I threw that out there, but
It's not your fault. It's Hasbro's fault.
yeah. But she looked like my grandma.
That figure.
It's not cool. Just like, well, grandma, you got a figure. But then we also have the 40th anniversary Black Series early bird figures. Oh, great. So I got to go Black Friday again. Assortment of 6-inch base on New Hope. The figures will include stands. Finally, Hasbro is giving us stands. I love it. Background dials. I don't really care about, but stands. Nice. Just the little things.
Huh.
But we'll see. All right, moving into some Marvel news. We have a new 2-pack from their Marvel Legends 3 3/4-inch series. This is Doctor Strange and his Astral Doctor Strange. So just think of the condensed version of the Marvel Legends 6-inch figures. Cool packaging. Got that going for you. Oh, I can't see him. Where is he? Where is he? Why is he like in a frightening pose, like he's trying to like? I will scare you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would have been cool in the new Ghostbusters. If that house that they went into at the very beginning was Doctor Strange's house, that would have been even cooler. Little stuff
That would have
about
been
that.
cool.
But we have the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Marvel Legends 3 3/4-inch series. Does Yondu always have to have a cheesy smile, like he just let one? Hey, look at him. Comes with Star-Lord. But yeah, it doesn't
He
look at
does
me.
kind of. Yeah, you're right.
Go back. Like, it
That's
was
pretty
me.
good. That's pretty
I don't know.
good. It's like a cheesy smile, and the expression on his face is just kind of, I don't know, like
Yeah.
normal. I guess.
Does he come with
default.
his weapon? Doesn't look like he comes with his weapon, but he's got a holster for it. Odd. And you get Star-Lord with his mask on. I would probably stick with the 6-inch line, but not too bad.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
want
we
that
also have
grace.
Spider-Man Homecoming 3 3/4-inch figures. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's awesome, actually. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Have a Vulture. Not too bad.
Mm.
And then moving on into some select stuff. I know, Nick, you were asking, do they still make select? And I guess
Yeah.
they heard you.
Yep.
And they're giving you the Flash Thompson Venom. Are you all in?
Yeah,
Nope.
I've got to collect the whole rest of the line.
So this is kind of wild looking. He's got holsters and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So is he Venom or is he just like dressed up in a black suit?
He's
No,
Venom.
it's Venom.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
okay.
Venom.
He's Venom.
Agent Venom. So
That's
yeah,
a long story.
yeah, it is
Weird.
kind of boring to it.
But the Guardian stuff, I'm actually excited for.
Yeah, we'll see that here in a second. Yeah, it's not too bad. We did get the Walgreens exclusive in the Marvel Legends scale.
Which was a nice figure.
Yeah, if you got one that didn't have blemishes on the spider, because they're known for that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a nice figure, and you got the the symbiotic limbs on the back too to hold some of the guns.
Mm.
Yep.
He's got a nice gun with a laser pointer, and then he's got a revolver.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. What's the deal?
Really?
Well,
Going dirty, Harry? I don't know. It's kind of odd. He's only got a holster for one, or maybe the other one right there. Maybe it's right here.
And then didn't the Legend come like with like 4 guns? It came with a lot of guns.
Yeah, it came with about 4. All right, here's the Guardian stuff that Nick was talking about. You got Star-Lord. Comes with his helmeted look, also with non-helmeted. A couple of different other accessory pieces, his guns, an extra hand. I forgot what that was. Is that like 2 Power Stone maybe, or I don't know. So
Who
tech
knows?
pieces for his boot, so it looks like he's in flight.
Nice.
Get a flight stand though.
Mhm.
Is that always nice to give you stuff to like, oh, cool, so I can have him flying? Yet you can't unless you hold him. Oh no, he does come with a stand. Okay, never mind. He does come with a stand. Because there it is. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Hasbro. I'm sorry, Marvel. And he does also come with a base, which can interlock with the rest of the team. Oh, that's a fail, though. a peg on the side so you can plug in his gun. That's a total fail.
I'm out.
Yep.
Shortcut.
This is a nice looking figure. I have to admit.
Yeah, he does look like he's got quite a bit of articulation.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they're kind of just stiff.
Yeah.
There's Drax, based off of the. I don't know why they have the cartoon here. I guess maybe these are based off of the cartoon. I don't gotta look at
It is. It is.
Yeah,
Maybe
it totally is. Okay.
I thought
maybe
it
they're
was,
kind
but
of like.
This
Go
is
ahead.
based off of Annihilation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe they're combining the looks of the cartoon, the comic, and maybe a little bit of the movie.
Maybe. Well, it doesn't look anything like Batista.
No.
But if it is the cartoon, then I will totally buy this Star-Lord and get it signed by Will Friedle if he ends up at Emerald City Comic Con. There's Drax, comes with a sword, his power axe, a couple of hands. There's his base. Looks pretty clean, looks nice. Got a ball joint for the ab crunch torso, so you got some movement. I wonder if it's a little bit too late for the selects.
Maybe.
Oh, he's got kind of the Batman animated type of joint in the thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
That's
that
not
on
on a ball joint.
I saw that on the Star-Lord too.
Because that was a
That's
good
interesting.
design for animated. Put it over here. Here's Gamora. She comes with Rocket. A lot of accessory pieces.
This looks more comic based. I thought it was like
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is definitely.
Right.
It comes with quite a few blasters, sword, knife, gun. Rocket comes with quite a bit of stuff too. And he's got some decent
man.
articulation, finally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find this one. Yeah, Rocket's awesome, man. You have to get it.
And good old Groot. Oh, wait.
Damn.
These are Disney Store exclusives too.
yeah,
Wow.
I think the Gamora and Rocket is already sold out pre-order for the Marvel store.
Oh, of course.
It's a good set to stand alone because you can buy all these and just have them together instead of matching them with your Legends or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there you go. You can combine their bases together. So it's pretty cool. And if you got the select Thanos, maybe that would work.
Yeah.
Huh.
Captain Marvel. I don't know how Captain Marvel would be with these guys, but there they are. So, all right, moving on. Here is the Mafex Spider-Man from Homecoming, the new movie.
Huh.
I probably wouldn't go near this, but I'd wait for Figuarts.
What's this thing gonna go for retail?
Probably in the $50 range. I don't know. I haven't picked up any Mafex.
Yeah.
But different facial expressions or eye expressions, put it that way. Mask. Dude, that's a huge nugget you got there.
Yeah, really.
Orange eyes. Big.
Big head mode, activate.
His eyes look too far apart. I'm nitpicking, man. I'm a transformer.
Yeah. I know, we do that.
There he is again. Got some webbing. Cool pose. Too bad. Except I can kind of see through his butt cheek.
Shit,
So that's a fail.
Damn, you're right.
Well,
Holy
yeah, right there.
Hollow.
Yeah, wow.
That's too bad.
And I was just about to praise how posable this damn thing is, and I was, oops, well, there's
Well, maybe if they put the head up just a tad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, man, you cover that up. Wow.
Wow.
See the sun through the moon. That's great. Shit.
Still pretty good.
Very
It's
nice.
got some really good detail, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's hard to do. I think a figure that's like this posable.
Posable, yeah.
I
Supposed to be
agree.
this posable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna break sculpt a lot in places. You can't help it. But But
That's pretty cool.
It looks like a pretty nice figure, though. That's not bad.
All right, moving on into Mezco. We got Deadpool here.
Oh, wow.
Soft goods.
Damn.
Hmm.
Oh, my gosh. I wonder when the sequel to this is the sequel's coming out.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for that.
I cannot wait for Pierce Brosnan's Cable.
Whoa. Were you joking or are you legit with that?
I don't know. You have to wait and see.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, did you say Pierce Brosnan?
Oh, yeah.
007.
GoldenEye himself.
George
you better
Clooney.
work. You better
George
work
Clooney.
out.
George Clooney will be Cable.
Better pump
George
some iron,
Clooney
dude.
Cable.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, he's. Or they have to wear one of them muscle suits or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
The guy from Avatar.
Yeah, that's the one we want. The guy from Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
Which is a great, great movie. If you haven't seen that, definitely check that out.
Yeah, I remember him in that TV show, that Terra Nova. I think it was what it was called. It was short lived, and he played a real asshole in it, but part, I guess.
All right, here's all the different accessory pieces that you get with this Deadpool. You get Headpool. You get his gun with actual grenades that you can put into his M16.
Damn.
2 katanas. 2 sets of grenades, handguns, interchangeable hands, stand. Cool. All right, another thing real quickly, Mezco is doing a rewards program. Go to their website to, sign up and go through that. It'll give you the details, but it's like just kickback. And if you buy directly through them, it will be worth its while, they say. I don't know.
You get replacement legs for Superman figures and stuff.
That would, yeah. That's, yeah. All right, these dropped. We love the multiverse for DC. So here's Wonder Woman Steve Trevor.
Steve Trevor.
Build-A-Figure's going to be Ares, looks like.
Huh.
Who doesn't want a Chris Pine?
Of course.
So you could finally, I don't know, reenact that unstoppable movie that you love, or I don't know, whatever else, or Captain Kirk.
Wait, he was in Unstoppable?
Yeah, with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Yep.
That movie was fun, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, I actually like that movie too.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty much like anything that Denzel Washington's in. Taking Pelham 123, the remake, that was a good one. I liked him.
Ricochet.
Okay. Ricochet, yep.
That's a good one.
Equalizer, man, I want some more Equalizer.
There's supposed to be a sequel to that coming.
So,
Yeah.
all right, so we got that, and then we got a kind of blurry picture here. Really, I'm glad it's blurry because she looks real derpy.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman,
Does.
Diana, mascara.
What's this? His 6 spears in?
Yeah. This,
Oh, that's
I will recommend if you go and find this on the shelf, be totally lit when you buy it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, she looks
So
so
those
good.
eyes look like they are really closer together than actually far apart, because she looks like something that you'd find in a Star Trek episode on one of them worlds that Chris Pine will discover.
You know what? I knew they were going to mess this up. I knew it.
This is one of the worst toy lines
It's hard.
I knew it.
DC has ever put out.
I think maybe they made this figure back when they thought Anne Hathaway was going to be Wonder Woman. Looks like her a little bit.
Yeah, man.
I'm surprised they're continuing.
I'm surprised this gal's not pissed off.
Well,
And if they did a digi scan of her,
Yeah,
I'd
really.
be so pissed off. It's time to update your equipment there.
I think you have to look toward Figuarts or something like that to get a good.
Yeah, I think at Gal's all waiting
Yeah.
for SHF to just make hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Figuarts hasn't done a BVS line. That's
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder
Well, they're
why,
probably
too.
going to get to it, right? If they're doing Suicide Squad, I expect they'll get to it eventually.
I would
I
hope.
hope so. Or they're just going to jump right into Justice League.
Yeah, could be.
Because I know I want that bare-chested Aquaman. Tribal tattoos. I hear you talk to fish. That's all I want. All right, so other little news for DC. I like this cartoon, actually. This is the Justice League, the Justice Total, or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but it's a funny cartoon. Here's the toy line with it. These actually look way better than the Multiverse. So,
Yeah.
They actually do. It's weird.
so they're not bad.
Yeah.
And you also get a Batmobile. That doesn't look that great, but hey, I can forgive it.
At least
All right,
not,
so we saw
At least
this last week. What?
at least they're not using Nerf guns.
Oh, God. Hasbro, get off of the damn Nerf shit.
Ah,
Man, that's just horrible. I mean, those Rogue One toys would have been fantastic. A U-Wing, but you had to add in the Nerf element.
Yeah.
The AT-AT, really cool design, really cool electronic feature, but
Nerf.
let's put Nerf on it. 'Cause we don't want to hurt each other. Shit. Here's the SH Figuarts Dark Knight Batman, the male Batman. This is coming out in July, I think. Really cool. Looking forward to this. This will go on the shelf with Harley, Deadshot.
yeah.
Not sure if I'm going to get that Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker, but we'll see. But you have different facial expressions. And then,
Don't do it.
should I tap it? Oh, yeah, I'm going to tap it.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Ha, ha, ha. It's wonderful.
There you go.
Yeah. That looks good, man.
Yeah, and you can put the grapple gun on his belt. That looks pretty cool. Like that.
Yeah. That's
I
pretty-
noticed they're doing cloth too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Figuarts typically does not do that, right? Am I right?
No, the Injustice capes were probably the worst thing about those figures. But yeah, looks like there's a wire. Maybe there's
that's
some
real
wires
good,
in there.
man.
Wow.
That's nice.
See some cape flapping in the wind scenes and shit there.
Yeah.
Nice.
not wearing hockey pads.
That ain't a sock in my crotch. That's cool.
That's cool.
That doesn't look too bad. Fold in with it. So there's the accessory pieces. All right,
Nice.
some other Play Arts Kai news now. We have Cindy Oram. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but she's from Final Fantasy 15. I haven't played the game, but I might now. So,
just to check her out. Hell yeah.
but yeah, this is a really cool looking figure, and I'll just leave it at that. I'm a Final Fantasy nut, so I probably will end up getting this game someday. But I'd actually put her on the Metal Gear shelf. I just got her by herself. It's in right there with Meryl, and once I get quiet, and I got the gal from Appleseed there. But yeah, man, that's the mechanic.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
I'd let her check under my hood anytime.
My freaking mechanic is a beer drinking big ass dude. That no, I wouldn't want him seeing that, man. It was, damn. Woo! All right, she comes with a toolbox. You know what I mean? Rag.
Like I got something wrong. I got like this pain. It's right down here. Yeah. Check it out.
You're right there. Got a socket, wrench, everything. That actually, there's a lot of our like cool things about that toolbox. You can actually open up doors. Not bad.
That's awesome detail, man. I can love that stuff.
For a 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
She's going to be coming out in No, she's coming out in August. Actually, $140. So, man, Play Arts, you need to go. Prices suck.
Hmm.
All right, so I'm just throwing out some
Oh my goodness.
Play Arts Kai stuff that's coming out. This is stuff I'm going to be picking up. This should be dropping this month. This is part of the Batman Rogues Gallery, where it is Batman mixed in with one of his villains, Rogues. This is the Two-Face one. These retail for $199.99.
Wow.
So they're a little more expensive, kind of like the timeless Batman series that was released a few years back, for the last couple of years. So, there's that one. The Joker one looks fantastic. I like that look. Comes with a knife, handgun, playing cards. And then you got the Mr. Freeze one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's $600 out the door. There's a combiner for me.
Christ, dude.
So,
Oh man. Yeah, but they are cool looking figures. I gotta tell you, the sculpt and the detail that they put into them is unreal. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Damn.
All right, so in some other Final Fantasy stuff, this is supposed to be dropping this month. This is the Sephiroth from Advent Children.
Oh.
Looks good. And then we got the Final Fantasy VII Remake of Cloud coming out in June, I believe. This is one I'll definitely pick up. And maybe I'll pick up Barrett here also. All these are retailing for $150, the new price point for Play Arts Kai.
Does that guy have a Gatling gun for an arm?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, he doesn't come with hardly any accessories. He comes with a hand, so if you want to take off the Gatling gun and he can remove his shades. That's it. All for the great price of $150.
Shit. Whew, man.
Then we got Marcus Phoenix here from Gears of War coming out this month also. I will definitely get him, put him on my game shelf next to my Halo and all the rest of them. But yeah, look forward to him.
I'll get some.
Giveaway. Oh, yeah. And then my favorite for last, coming out in April. It better not be no April Fools either. We have Marvel variant Deadpool. Again, retailing for $150. And you get quite a bit of accessories with them.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, man. Wow.
Actually loaded.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get a nice rifle, knife, several sets of hands, 3 heads, pair of katanas. Nice. And then coming later on in June, we have Wolverine.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
God damn, they made him built. That's a Schwarzenegger Wolverine right there.
Yeah, he is.
God.
I'm hoping that he's a little bit shorter. Like, they could have put him in a little bit more of scale, but I doubt it. But I'll be fine with it. But yeah, that is nice.
That is nice. It's really cool.
Yeah, he's got the big Papa Pump arms. Damn.
Yeah, yep.
Holla, if you hear me.
Indeed.
Big bad booty desk.
Hell yeah.
All right, moving into some NECA news, we have the what is this thing? The 1/6 scale Iron Man. They announced that it will not have a removable mask, but to compensate for that, they're going to put electronics in it so you can see his eyes light up.
All right. The eyes that you can't take off the mask and see. Okay.
Cool.
Right. I'm just messing around. So, that's actually cool. Electronics are neat, when they do sometimes.
But I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Maybe they couldn't get the likeness, and they decide, you know what, screw it.
It could be. It could be. Maybe there's Tony Stark's head can all fucked up. It's like, do something.
Oh, I thought it was Pepper Potts inside.
Yeah, you open it up like, oh my god, what the hell?
Wait, that's supposed to be Tony, not Pepper. Oh,
what is that? And then they're also giving us reissues of certain Predator Alien figures. And so we're getting
Get to the chopper.
So that's cool. I'm not sure why we need to get, I wish we could get more of his team.
Yeah.
It's too much to ask for a Dutch, Dylan,
Dutch.
Hawk.
Did they ever do a Billy?
Hawkins. Billy, no. They didn't. No one.
They didn't do anyone other than him? Damn.
Yeah. Mac.
Blaine,
yes, I know.
Yeah.
Poncho. They did Jim Hopper. So we got him in the Predator accessory pack. He's a little skinned, but it's okay.
Eh,
But we got him. But all right. Oh, speaking of Hopper, there he is. So
Yeah, I see that. I saw that in my Toys R Us.
yeah, that's a good pack. I do like what NECA's doing, and we'll see another accessory pack pretty soon. But there's the Predator Jungle Demon. Just kind of lights up out of the jungle. Predator 2. I saw this at Toys R Us too. Not bad.
Damn.
All right, so here's the Alien accessory pack, which you get the gantry guns, you get a helmet, you get a flamethrower, shotgun, pistol, knife, flashlight,
Pulse rifle.
So pulse rifle, it's pretty cool, and some firing effects. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Go along with their creature pack and stuff like that. All right, here is Storm Collectibles. I've heard really good things about this company.
Oh, yeah.
This is a 1/12 scale, so 6-inch figure, or roughly around 6 inches. I think they're roughly like 6.5 or 7 inches, but really well done. This is the Sub-Zero. This is supposed to drop any moment along with their Scorpion.
Are these the same guys that are doing the Street Fighter figures too?
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
The ones you like, right, Nick?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Holy
That's
shit,
really
that's
cool.
right. It looks so good.
It does. Amazing.
And you can have his different look of Sub-Zero or Scorpion, the face mask.
Oh, man.
Or if you're weird, you can have it off.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
What the hell?
That's shit.
That's what you call that's what you call a super O face.
Yeah.
Like,
Insert.
shoot my face like a hole in the wall. All right.
Okay. And then there's the other mask.
Fatality.
Sub-Zero promotes friendship. Oh. Moving on. He does come with the spinal rip that we saw in the first Mortal Kombat. And some
that's
effects also.
That's really cool, man.
Several pairs of hands.
Yeah.
And these retail for around $50 for this series. Street Fighter's a little bit more. They're around the $55 range.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then their bigger figures are like $65, like the Bison. And I think this guy's going to be probably in the $65 range. They're Street Fighter 5 Zangief.
Damn.
That looks good.
Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah.
I'm amazed how much articulation they're going to give this guy because how big he is. It looks like there's going to be a lot of you're going to be able to move him a lot. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. There's a Ryu.
I don't even want to know what the fuck he's about to do.
Gonna mess you up, boy.
Put you in the Scorpion Deathlock.
It's like, I got you, boy.
Scream!
Yeah.
This is some big feet, though.
Yeah.
Ryu was like,
Ryu's
oh my
feet.
God.
Yeah, he is. I know. He's always got those big ass feet. It's like they can never change that up. It's a staple.
Please don't deliverance me. Please don't deliverance me. No.
Tickle torture.
No.
Who's your tickle monster, Ryu? So you got a couple of pairs of hands there. You got the spinning effect, and then you got 3 heads.
I've never been excited for a Zangief figure before.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they do them all.
Yeah,
Like
he's-
Blanca. Oh man, that's gonna be cool.
Blanca was like one of the best characters. I love that guy, man. That was good.
And if he can roll up into a ball, oh man, they
Yeah.
can somehow get that. Oh damn.
Yeah, man. God damn.
Or a Chung Li or a Cammy. I mean, I'm not,
Fei Long.
Yeah, Fei Long would be cool. T-Hawk. T-Hawk's gonna be a big boy too.
It was him to a Vega.
Balrog.
DJ.
Yeah.
I like stupid ass DJ.
Stupid ass DJ.
Oh.
So, all right, moving into some Turtles news and stuff. The Turtles are actually coming back from their little I guess, winter hiatus or mid-season hiatus, whatever. Most of these episodes were actually aired overseas, but we're finally getting them here. Do a little bit of spoiler, so if you don't want to see or hear anything, it ain't my fault. So we have the last, I think, 4 or 5 episodes for season 4, and I think that's going to be it. I'm not sure if they're doing a season 5. Don't quote me on that, but what happens is pretty much kind of a finale. So we see that Splinter dies. He will actually get taken out by Super Shredder in one of the story arcs, which will piss off April to using one of her psionic powers to blow Shredder off of the building top. TMNT.
Did you say April has powers?
Yeah, she's always had powers.
Oh.
Okay. Did I just spoil that too?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just an 80s Turtles guy, I guess.
Yeah. She's not. This is a teenage version of April. She doesn't work for any news station or nothing like that. So she was experimented on by the Krang, and she has psionic powers.
After Splinter dies, are they gonna have Donatello go Splinter?
No. But they did reminiscent the TNT movie where she blasts Shredder off of the building. He lands in a garbage truck, and Casey Jones crushes him, but he doesn't die. They come back, and Karai gets hurt really bad, and basically tells Leo, "You need to end Shredder," and they vow that they are going to end him. And if you see the new toys that are out there right now, you got the Super Shredder and you got the 4 kind of stealth-looking turtles. That's their getup that they're going to use to hunt down Shredder. And Leo is the one who actually finally kills Shredder, impales him with his katanas. And that'd be it. Tiger Claw escapes, but the rest of the guys of his little minions, Baxter gets turned back into a human from Donnie's retro mutagen, and Karai and Leo have a little special moment, G-rated moment, and that's all. That's how it ends. It's Owari is the last episode name, which I believe in Japanese is end. So moving on. So hopefully I spoiled that for everyone.
Sweet.
Moving on into some Shredder news.
I want to thank you, James. You saved me a lot of episode watching.
You're welcome. Who knows? They may do a season 5, but it's really stretching it. I don't know what's going to happen. But at the very end, supposedly, Raphael interrupts Leo and Karai and says, Tiger Claw is still out there or something like that. And he basically just turns around and says, hey, we're all ninjas. We're going to do our thing. And Splinter's always going to be watching over us. And that's it.
I just hope they don't take an aisle, no more aisle in the toy store.
Yeah. Oh, they've shrunk pretty decently at least at my Walmart.
Yeah,
not
Walmart.
at Toys R Us. They still got the classic crap, but
They were clearancing them at my Walmart.
nice.
Like a sale on some of the turtles. So
All right, real quickly, here's since I got the Figuarts turtles and got them back because I had some of them and then I gave them away. But I was thinking, okay, Shredder. We got the Figuarts Shredder. Looks really good.
Yeah.
Probably
It
end
looks-
up buying them regardless, but
looks closer to the original. You know, that's what they're going for. Like, I guess we'll call him a G1 Shredder.
G1 Shredder.
Yeah. G1 Shredder.
Man.
Closer to the real deal, which I thought that was really my favorite Shredder. He was really awesome.
Yep. Voiced by James Avery.
Yeah.
But it looks really good. No cloth cape. We haven't really gotten any other pictures. This was from San Diego Comic-Con or New York Toy Fair. This is old, unfortunately. But there's another Shredder. This is the first Goken version. Cloth cape. Fits in scale, maybe a little bit more with the Figuarts. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I like that one too.
So
Damn.
that's the
that's
same
nice.
company did that Krang, right?
Yep.
Wow.
So
That's like a nice hybrid between
Yeah.
G1 and the movie.
I actually agree with you, Brian. It is.
it does look good. It's retails for around 130 though, so obviously the Figuarts is gonna be cheaper.
Yeah.
Range. This one's 130. It looks good though. But removable helmet, that's pretty badass.
So that weapons, which Arsenal doodad intrigues me because those are the turtle weapons, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. All that's included. Comes out supposedly this month, but I have a feeling it's going to be pushed. And it's not sold by like all the retailers out there either.
Yeah.
So it's just like the first Goken, or the Krang, the Cerebral, I guess it's called. That was kind of difficult to find because only certain retailers were carrying it because it's a third party. It's kind of weird. Finally, sometimes. Or you can wait for the Playmates Classics, which they said they would do if there's a new movie or if hell freezes over. I don't know. But they are way out of scale.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, that Krang is pathetic.
Yeah.
And the Shredder is pretty sad also. I don't know. So there it is. The Dio's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now we'll move into our blast from the past. I just threw this out there just for shits and giggles because I was doing my research, reading a lot of comics on Black Canary and stuff. So there you go. Alrighty. So I will get this set up. You guys can talk once. Here's a topic for you guys. Is the term exclusive or exclusivity for an item lost its meaning? Go.
Wow. Yeah. I think it has.
And not just in like the Transformers, but you could, from whatever you want to talk about.
I think in recent years it has lost its value in regards to exclusives because now they're just throwing out those same exclusives with like a little paint adjustment or something like that kind of takes away from those San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, and you're paying that.
Legends,
you're paying that premium, and then all of a sudden you can get the same. Like the Doctor Strange wave was just horrible because it was hard to get that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive box set, and then all of a sudden they just issued out like 3/3 of that set.
Yep.
So it makes you second guess now in regards to whether you really want to fork out that kind of that money to buy an exclusive.
Do you think that that's the way Marvel Legends is kind of going? I mean, you saw the new Spider-Man wave, which is not really new, but it's Build-A-Figure Sandman, which was in the San Diego Comic-Con. And prior to that, like you said, we had Dormammu and some of the other characters. Juggernaut hasn't, but maybe they'll do an X-Men San Diego Comic-Con exclusive and he'll be in there or something. I don't know, but it's kind of weird.
It is, and it's unfortunate because some people who don't go to the shows and have to pay the second mark prices and they're willing to do that because you don't fly out to those shows, so you're willing to spend another $50 or $100 more, and then all of a sudden they're coming out with them.
Yeah.
Like I'm hoping NECA doesn't do that either because the Turtles exclusives came out, whether they're going to reissue them in the regular line in stores, and then all of a sudden people bought those exclusives for $100 or even $150 on the secondary market or $200.
Oh, the gaming ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just reissue them in the store retail, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I bought those for like almost $200 off second market, and now they're out in stores.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of those turtles, I really like the sculpts of those. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some regular colored ones someday down in the future.
Yeah, the NECA ones, they're good.
Yeah.
That was the first. I knew I had to pick up that wave. Because they're the perfect comic book representation. But what about like Transformers? You saw some of the TFCon exclusives, and then all of a sudden all the e-tailers have them.
That shit drove me crazy, man.
They're jacked up a little bit, but there they are.
Yeah. But if you say if it's supposed to be a con exclusive, I think that means the con. Now, if you have them, I know if you have some left over, I get that. but they intentionally will short what they send to the con just to have some more pieces left for the e-tailers. It's crap.
And also brought to you by the company that we were just complaining about an hour ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
they did it for Black Series too with Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jenner. So they put them out in the regular line. And
the Storm Shadow, or Storm Shadow, excuse me, the Rogue or Force Awakens Stormtrooper.
Yep.
Right.
Which they those like just the Jyn Erso alone hiked up in price, and like it was like a $25 figure at the show, and then all of a sudden it went up to like $75 to $100, and on the secondary market, and they said, "Oh, it's going to be different," but it isn't. It's not different at all.
Hasbro screwed the pooch with that when they did the Jyn Erso, because she's the main character, so you can't make that an exclusive. So regular release. Then they put her in the 3-pack exclusive Target. It's just like, no, what the hell?
Like if they put him, if they gave like the one of her like in the pilot, like the Stormtrooper pilot outfit, that would be cool.
Oh yeah,
the TIE fighter suit,
TIE fighter,
black suit. Yeah, that's pretty badass.
I agree. That would have been pretty awesome, actually.
I agree with you, James. The exclusives are kind of dying, and I'm questioning on whether buying any type of exclusive in San Diego when they pop up, because it's like, why would you want to fork out that kind of money for something that's going to come in the retail market, but with just maybe a different color or something like that?
Yeah, Transformers same way. I mean, we saw the Metroplex, we saw Devastator, we saw Fort Max. You had all the exclusive Brainstorm. You got the Hasbro, you got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but then you got a regular release, so it's like, which one do you want? It's interesting.
And I can see that. I can see both sides of the table, because I guess they do that because people argue that it's so hard to get those exclusives, but that's the point. They're so hard to get. And
that's right. That's my argument too. It's an exclusive. That's what it's supposed to be. Meaning, if I'm not there to get it, I got to try to buy it from somebody, or something, but it is what it is, but that's not the way they feel about it.
But it's the way the world's going.
Yeah,
and everybody feels they're entitled to get it, and not just certain people, kind of stuff.
Right.
And later BotCons experienced that, like, they got greedy. The quantities got higher in those exclusive souvenir sets, and like they never sold out. And then all of a sudden, they were putting them on their website for like half the price, and it's like, it's just like people were pissed at buying them at the show because they went to the show and spent all that money, and then all of a sudden they're out on the website for a discounted price because they just trying to sell the quantities that they weren't able to sell because they got greedy.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
It was just horrible.
Yeah, things aren't as exclusive as they should. They should have it to a point where it's a different color, but it's also, I don't know. I mean, I experienced it a lot with the Marvel Legends that we talked about, like the Abomination 2 and the Enchantress. I'm like, man, like I have to buy this wave. I mean, I don't have to buy it, but I already have the Abomination, but I got this other one. It's like, come on. I do like it. I mean, sometimes I like it. Sometimes I don't. Like when an exclusive is subjected to their website, that's kind of cool, but sometimes kind of a pain in the ass because they'll sell out because like e-tailers will come in and buy just a shit ton of them. And so normal people, just average collectors can't come in there and get just one. And so it just kind of blows. But all right, let's move on to Blast from the Past. Good old Sky Commanders. Had a good sound. I don't want to say soundtrack. Theme song. That's probably all I had going for it. Spoiler. Not my favorite.
I don't think I even remember the theme song. I'll have to listen to it.
got a little bit of a rock beat, and then it just had the robotic Sky Commanders or something like that. Oh my goodness. But okay, so we're looking at Sky Commanders. There it is right there. Came out in 1987. You guys can see this, right?
Wow, 87.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. This was a Hanna-Barbera product. This was part of their fantastic world of Hanna-Barbera. It only lasted 13 episodes. Thank God.
Wow.
Majority of the time when I do these Blast from the Past, I actually go back and watch the not all of them, because some of them are like 65 episodes. I don't have the time to do that, but I will watch some of the episodes. I have to get screenshots if I can't find pictures of the characters, and all that type of stuff. So I did watch a couple of these. Yeah, it just wasn't well written, and it doesn't hold the test of time. If you were a kid back in the day and you got the toys, awesome, because you had something to gravitate towards. Like, I'm going to go get the toys so I can act out what I see and do whatever. But man, these things, no, not now. There's a little insert poster that you got. I don't know if this is familiar to anyone. All right, moving on. We have some artwork here of Vector Command. This is the Sky Commander's base. And the premise of the show was this new, I think, continent, damn, I forget the names, emerges, and it's got this new energy source. You got the Sky Commanders and you got the Raiders, who are the bad guys, who go there to try and harness this energy, and whoever can harness it can take over the world. Sky Commanders are good, so they want to give it to the people. Raiders are just ass monkeys who want it for themselves to take over the world. So, all right, it was a toy animation, so the animation was decent. I will say this, though. It was a Hanna-Barbera product, and Hanna-Barbera also did GoBots, and some of the voice actors from GoBots did the voice acting for this show, and you can hear it. General Plague, which we'll see here, he was Psycho. He's also Cryotech and Visionaries. Also, they reused a lot of stock footage, and I mean, like, multiple times in an episode. And I mean, it's just like, wow. And at times, you can also hear the GoBots theme. You can hear that, the heroic, the dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I heard that in the back a couple times. Like, really? So, here are the voice actors. You got Charlie Adler, Richard Doyle, Paul Eating. Bernard Earhart is the guy who is Psycho. Dick Gautier, probably totally butchering these names. Yeah, but unfortunately, he passed away last year. He was Serpentor. And then we have some other guys. Soontek O is funny because he plays the Russian Kodiak guy. So you got this Chinese dude who's playing this Russian dude. It's kind of funny.
Well, you know, this is going to be on the B list if they don't have Welker on here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is totally like, you don't have Welker, you don't have Bell, if you don't have Cullen. This is like, yeah. I don't think Welker wanted to do the show. He's like, oh no, thank you.
Well, there are no animals, probably.
And also the story, as it's the Sky Commanders, it takes place up in mountaintops and stuff like that. So they're on zip lines, doing all that type of stuff. So here is a, I guess you'd say bootleg, because I don't think this was released over seas. But this is the way you get the complete series until Warner Brothers finally put it part of their make-to-order program, where they're trying to cut costs and not have inventory. So you can buy this on their website. Amazon has it, but you buy it on their website and they make it to order. The quality is okay, but it's nothing like you're going to get like with Transformers, where it's been remastered for audio and video quality. So some episodes will be good, some of them will not be good.
Oh, God.
And they've done this with all their properties, like Centurions is another one.
Thundar,
Jabberjaw, Speed Buggy, all that type of stuff. The only ones that were released at brick or mortar stores were like the Jetsons, Flintstones, and Scooby-Doo. And Hong Kong Phooey. I know that one.
Yep.
Yippers. 13 episodes. Here we go. So here's some of their packs that they would use and some of their vehicles. I'm not going to go into depth on, like, this is the roll bar. This is this one, the search and rescue. I'm not going to. This was a funny thing. I got a kick out of this when I was watching. So they would, if they needed to get out of an area really quickly on their zip line, they would say, "We got a hot wire out of here." So, and then they'd hot wire and speed away on their little line there. Which you'd think that they would be electrocuting themselves on this current, but who knows? Well, at least they're not touching the ground, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
But there you go. Some of their vehicles. There's the Vector Command. We have some of the bomb attack and the deployer and stuff like that, which we'll see here. They did make toys. The other thing too is the toys were good, but they kind of failed also, which was done by Kenner. Here is the general, the leader of the Sky Commanders, and they had great names. This is General Mike Summit.
Nice.
He came with roller bar. And these were like mask. They were a 2.5-inch tall figure. And I think a lot of those molds were kind of, I don't know, scrapped a little, or not scrapped, but utilized in this line a little bit. Like, we'll take a leg from this guy, we'll take an arm from this guy, and we'll come up with this kind of look. It seemed like at times. Also, the toy line, as far as the characters in the show, there was like at least, I think, 8 good guys and at least 6 bad guys. In the toy line, we only got 4 good guys, and we only got 2 bad guys. And General Summit, like Matt Tractor Mask, had quite a few different releases in the toy line, along with some other characters. He was also released in Vector Command here. Different looking outfit. More in tune to the actual show is the one from Vector Command. So the more expensive one, if you wanted the more show accurate, gotta get this bad boy. As you can see that it's attached to a table, but it looks like a mountain. They're also friendly towards furniture. They would come with little pads. So because parents, I guess back then didn't like them. I know I had a couple of these toys and my dad hated them. It would scratch up a table. Like, oh.
So I had a small room as a kid during this time frame, and I had bunk beds, so we were able to have some fun with these. Believe it or not,
I got
we were able to get stuff to going across the room and stuff like that.
Nice. I mean, as a kid, these are really cool. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a zip line until the lines got tangled up or
right.
You know, but and I guess these will work now, like for me, because I could just hang them from the ceiling and I don't have to take any shelf space. So that's nice. 2 other characters. We have Red McCulley, I think. I don't know. She's a Scottish one. She is horrible. Her accent is just over the top bad. And then we have RJ Scott here, who is the American surfer dude, as you can kind of tell with the blonde hair and stuff. This was an international team also. Very eclectic. So there they are. We never did get a figure of Red here. This is your typical 80s boys action hero line, which you hardly saw female characters. All right, so RJ Scott came in Flex Wing. You attach it to a door. And that was the only way to get him, which is weird because he should be in the center. And then we have the cowboy, which is Spider Riley. And then we have Books Baxter. So, Cowboy and the Nerd.
All right.
Jack Riley here. He came with a Sender. He also came in the Battle Track Protector.
Yeah, I had those two for sure.
Cool.
Motorized, I bet. And then Books here, named Cliff Baxter, came in the Track Patrol. And he was also in the Battle Track Dispatch. I think I'm missing one. Yeah, I'm missing one. RJ Scott came in the Geyser Attack. I don't have that picture. Oh, well. Here's the Battle Track Bomb Blast Track Patrol. Here's Kodiak. And here is Cutter, Rex Kling.
That's a pretty good name.
Kodiak
Rex
was
Kling. Yeah.
Kodiak was only released in the Rapid Deployment. Doesn't look anything like the character from the show.
Yeah.
This would totally piss off my parents having all these zippers everywhere, and they come walking in.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh man, my mom would have shit herself. What are you doing?
There's Rex Kling. He comes with the search and rescue. He was the medic.
Yeah, I just remember like the strings were never long enough to like, you know, always to put the chair in the middle of the room or something like that to get them to attach. Otherwise, you know.
And he also came, Rex Kling also came with Outrider. Some other characters. We have Jim Stryker, which is this dude right here. Jay Roos. And then we have this guy. I think this is Pete Crane, but I wasn't going to further go into the show. I've never had a show that's really just turned me off. I mean, I'm sorry. If you're a Sky Commanders fan, that's cool. But man, this was like pulling teeth. It was bad for me.
Wasn't for everybody, huh?
I don't know. Commander Pete Crane here. He comes with the cable cannon. He also comes with a bomb blast. Jim Stryker never came with a toy. Here's some of the villains in their little backpacks and vehicles.
Wow.
And they actually had some flying vehicles too. And then here is the leader of the Raiders, General Lucas Plague. Lex. Ow! Yeah. It's so hot. Oh, I love it. Lex Luthor looking. Woo. With some eyeliner. Love it. So he came with the Deception Raider. Every time I saw this at first, I was like, Decepticon. No, it's Deception. I can't read. But not too bad. It also comes with the Jackal Raider, which is their flying vehicle that we saw.
The Jackal Raider. Nice.
Since they're the Raiders, they all had to have Raider, it seemed like, in their name. But love this. The evil vehicle, the Cliff Claw Shield, raises and locks onto a doorknob. Rock, in quotes, the Ram Pod launches, smashing the hero base and sending figures flying. Comes with transport cable on a wind-up winch, outpost and General Plague figure, ages 5 and up.
They trademarked the word transport? Fuck.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh,
Some other characters, we got Dr. Erica Slade, and then we have Raider Wrath. Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
Yeah.
Raider Wrath is
Never.
the other guy that we got in the toy line, and that was it, unfortunately. So there he is, Cable Raider, with Raider Wrath. Protectors of the High Frontier. And then we got the Locust Raider with Raider Wrath.
Can't believe they hid his luscious locks beneath those helmets.
I know. These are just great for the catalog and all that stuff. Vehicle latches its wings onto the battle track roadway. Launching grappling hook captures heroes or knocks them into the dangers below. The Sky Commander strikes back. Raider Wrath drops from the quick escape hatch. Comes with transport cable, outpost, and Raider Wrath figure. Ages 5 and up. Battery sold separately. Here we got Mordak, the big dude, and then we have Krieg, the guy that looks like Floyd Malloy from Mask. And that's it. That's Sky Commanders. Boom.
Wow.
No toys of these guys. Short-lived line. I don't know why. At least like with Visionaries, we had 13 episodes, and Visionaries we got a really solid toy line. We were just missing Galadriel, or whatever that gal's name, and Berlina. So kind of weird that Kenner had potential, but just kind of
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure what the whole deal was with this. Maybe it was Hanna-Barbera. Maybe it was just they just sucked and they just didn't want to do it. But I think that this would come back really well with G.I. Joe, like if Mask would come back. But there you go. So what do you guys think? You gonna go out and start watching Sky Commanders?
Oh, sure.
No,
right
that
away.
recommendation.
I might go look at it on YouTube just because
Yeah,
I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I might check out a couple YouTubes. Let's see.
And what's funny is I don't remember the show, but I do remember the toys.
Yeah,
I don't remember either.
So you don't remember either one? Okay,
No.
I know I never saw the show, but I just remember the damn, being able to put the line across and everything, and they would slide down the zip line or whatever, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But I never saw the show. Maybe I'm from how you described it, I'm kind of happy I didn't ever see it. Okay.
It's just, if you're a Sky Commanders fan, that's cool.
Yeah.
I do think it would be cool if it came back and gave us all the characters and kind of it doesn't have to reinvent itself. But for a collector now, instead of a kid back then, I look at the line and I'm like, wow, the source material for me isn't there. There was no comic book. There was nothing else for it. It was just the cartoon. And it wasn't, for me as an adult, like, this isn't really captivating at all. Doesn't make me want to go and get the toys, especially that you don't get all the characters. You're getting redundancy of the characters. And I don't know. It's just kind of odd. It's weird for me because I'm always into like, I'll buy anything that's 80s, but this is one that I would buy Rock Lords or GoBots, or I would buy maybe Cabbage Patch over this. I know they reissue Care Bears. I'd probably go after that instead.
Damn.
That's just me. All right, so that's it.
James has a low opinion of Sky Commanders.
Yep, not liking it. So
what do you think about
Next
Tarn?
what do you think about Tarn? Tarn is just fantastic. Give him a zip line, maybe. Maybe I won't like it, but no.
Oh my gosh.
And some of the toys, they're not expensive toys. I looked up some of them on eBay, and they don't go for that much, even in package. So, you can buy lots for fairly cheap. And for a smaller line, I would, Mask is great, Air Raiders, Starcom. Those are a little bit better, I think, than these. So,
yeah.
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or we just end it there? We've been going for, 2 hours. It's pretty short. Usually been hitting the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
It's pretty a short show.
Yeah, actually, that is a short show for us. Actually,
Yeah.
it's true.
Well, anything else? I don't know.
Well, I didn't know if you want to get into some discussion about. You said you wanted to talk about Tarn a bit more, and if you want to talk about how the people dogging it out or whatever.
Well, we talked about when we saw the picture.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it more or not.
Well, I mean,
I think you got everything out.
Yeah, I mean, again, like what you said in your video and what everyone said on the Hangouts. If you like it, it's great. You know, it's cool. You like it, it's awesome. If you don't like it, you know, you don't have to like it.
Oh, wow.
If you bought it and you don't like it, then you know that sucks. But I'm sure you can get rid of that figure really easily.
For real.
Hell yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
Tarn.
Oh.
But it's a good, masterpiece. Excuse me. Oh, it's a good chug figure. It's not supposed to be, masterpiece and all that. I did see that question. I think we're gonna hit it on ETR about. I think it was Clutch who posted it about masterpiece, stuff like that. So,
it was a good question.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Well, we'll check that out on ETR, and then we'll come back to it maybe next week. I don't want to. I'm trying to not do redundancy because
I got you.
This show, and then I got Monday show, and it's just like, hey, let me rewind and say it all again.
I think my big complaints was that people are complaining about pricing, and I've noticed that lately. And I'm thinking to myself, where have you been? We pay money. We pay so much money for these things. Now it's expensive. What are we doing here?
Well, I had issues with pricing like 5-6 years ago when I kind of got into communicating with other collectors. Yeah. I went heavy into the G1 Japanese stuff and spending, hundreds of dollars. And, when I would talk to other people, I'd be like, yeah, I just spent, X amount of dollars on this Japanese toy. It's like, wow, that's a lot of money. It's like, okay. And then you turn around and be like, well, you just bought a third party. And granted, it looks great. It's fantastic, but it's an unofficial product.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going into the whole KO and all that other happy horse shit, but it's an unofficial product. It's not licensed and all that for, let's say, a couple $100. And you're telling me that I spent either way too much money or I can't get into that line because I can't afford it. Those are the type of like conversations I love to have, and like baffles my mind when people say that. It's like, okay, you can't afford it, but yet you're going out there buying third party stuff, or you're buying whatever it may be.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I just think all of us are going to pay. All of us pay a lot of money for these things, and it's like, and if you want to complain about pricing, go for it. But I think you're in the wrong game if you complain too much about pricing. It's just not. I mean, it's not for everybody. There is Hasbro.
Yeah.
Come on,
there's Hasbro.
Go out to that, man.
Where's Deluxe when you need him?
He's in the chat.
Well, I mean,
nice. Deluxe, get in here.
Well,
but I think, Russ, what's happening is that people, like, figures are coming out, they're getting priced at a certain price mark, and then people are comparing those figures with other figures that maybe are higher. For example, like, the Sovereign was 140. Now the Tarn was basically 120. Is it at $20 more? Like, you can get a Sovereign type figure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what's happening now. People are taking what they got before at a certain price point and comparing to what they're getting now, or even like next toy down the line. What am I getting for that type of price when I used to get, like, I can get a Sovereign figure for 140.
Right. The logic.
So they're just looking right at price. They're not looking at whether the figure is chug, masterpiece, quality, because diecast to no diecast. I mean, there's a lot of factors you can figure out or figure into it, and just it's not fair. It's like comparing a Marvel Legends figure to a Figuarts. Well, this is $20, and that's a piece of shit compared to the Figuarts.
And you don't know, like with companies, you don't know whether they may be making up the price on a figure because they priced another figure a little bit lower than what they expected, you know, to cover their costs. So
don't mind blow us now here, Dom. Don't overload the brain.
I know,
All
but
this
that might be happening.
business savvy talk that you got. Because we know that the product comes pre-ordered. We got the price. We bitch about it. We don't think about cost of imports, parts count, everything else. The CEO's children needing to go to college. We don't factor those prices into those. We don't.
True.
But yeah, definitely, it's that thing. If you want to solve the price point at times, like an extreme, don't buy it.
Yeah, I was about to chime in and say that, right?
Yeah.
So
you're right.
It's just that no one else is making a Tarn right now, I guess. But I think sometimes judging the price is just kind of unfair, I guess, on the companies. Because like if you look at it like in anything else, like sneakers and clothes and stuff like that, it's I mean, sometimes people might argue the price is higher because the quality's better, but mainly these companies set the prices for their products, and that's what they want them set at to meet whatever bottom lines or whatever profit margins they want to make. And if you don't want to pay that price, then you just don't buy it,
Yeah, or try to go another route, I mean, it says that too. Shop around.
I guess you guys were looking at the rest of the DJD team, and I can't see MMC to take an opportunity to price those figures a little higher than what they would expect people to pay, because they know people are going to try to complete that collection.
Yeah.
Do you see them, MMC, as kind of like Takara? They just decided it's time to jack up our prices. Like where FansToys is kind of staying within that realm. TFC Toys is staying within that realm of the $100 realm. You like that? But MMC is not. They know that they have like a chokehold on that, IDW niche.
Yeah.
And they're like, we can charge whatever we want. I swear that hot rod, that Rodimus that's going to come out, that's going to be a factor right there. If it's going to be over $100, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever else that they, whatever they can come up with, I don't know. I mean, their Whirl and Obsidian are pretty cheap. That Titanica or Strika is 115, where their Roadbuster is like 110 or 105 or whatever. Yeah. So it's the exact same mold.
Trying to put logic on it is good. We'll just crack your head crazy, but because Takara does the same stuff. Takara, if you look at some of their pricing, it's wacky. You're like, what in the world is going on here? And I don't think there's any logic for it. I mean, maybe it could be parts count and all that stuff. I don't, that's something make your head explode. You think about it too much, but I'm not sure. I mean, you could be right. Maybe MMC is making that move and saying, hey, our products are good and we want to charge a little more for them.
We're MMC and
yeah, we know you're going to buy it.
We know you're going to,
yeah.
Lenny's buying so many different versions of it, or, they charge so much, or we have the Hasbro. I mean, that's the thing too. I like what Hasbro's doing, like with that top spin. That's really nice. And like, you don't have to go that third party route. Mech Ideas, but I think Mech Ideas is part of MMC. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, they are the only ones making the DJD right now too. So it's almost like an exclusivity thing going on with it. They can say, "Hey, we're the only game in town right now with this. Go shop around somewhere else if you want, but there's nothing else out there."
What if MMC is Takara? Maybe.
Yeah, but do you really? Do you really see
it's actually MMC? Conspiracy.
You really see Takara making these guys in the future? I mean, given the fact that now they're dead in the comics, pretty much.
Nah, that's why I don't think they'll even bother with them right now, unless they get resurrected somehow.
Yeah, no, they won't. No, which is sad.
I love Jane putting the tinfoil hat on. It was pretty good, man. All right.
You gotta just like, I wonder.
Yeah.
I can't lie though. I wouldn't be surprised though if Takara Hasbro had something to do with the chaos that was KO in the third party figures. That would be ironic.
It'd be hilarious if like
Yeah.
MMC or
Trendsetter.
Make Toys is like owned by like Mattel. Or no, Bandai. They're owned by Bandai. They're owned by Bandai so they can go after Takara. It's like, oh man, we're still bitter over that whole Jetfire and Roadbuster that Hasbro did back in the 80s. So we're doing MMC. We're actually the ones pulling the strings on MMC or Make Toys or whatever. But the prices are what they are. The thing is, when is the bubble gonna just burst?
Yeah.
When is it gonna be enough?
So I'm wondering.
Because it has to be, unless our disposable income is increasing, or, which I think this is what's happening, everyone's collection is starting to shrink.
Yeah.
Go towards certain just lines. And we're being forced in some ways. Whether you see it or don't see it, maybe I'm totally wrong, but it just with the prices continuously going up, you can't do it.
And I've been saying this too because I think our culture is changing in regards to third parties. So we're not a lot of buyers are jumping at the first thing that's coming out. It's hard to break that habit, but some people still do it. But I think our culture is eventually changing for us to be a little bit more patient. Wait for other figures to come out, and even wait on figures that we really like and see whether they drop the price on it. Like some Toy World figures that happened.
Toy World.
Yeah. So like,
fuck Toy World.
Nick, there you go. I was wondering if you were gonna chime in.
And the funny thing is I think with that culture change, I think you're gonna see some of these third parties die off. Because they're not going to sustain the quantities of toys that they're going to be making, and all of a sudden they're not going to get the sales that they get to just be first to market, because people are just going to be waiting to see what FansToys does or see what MMC does, and like the high quality hitters.
Right. Maybe they're just trying to make their money now, because like who knows, maybe in a year we can't even import stuff from China.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, God, oh man.
It's funny, Dom.
Just think of how much the worth of your current collection is going to skyrocket.
Yeah, really, right?
Yeah.
It's funny that with Make Toys with that jazz, it's kind of and I know I can't tell if it's QC problems or if it's just a design flaws or something like that where people are having problems with them, but I wonder if they rushed that to be the first one to put that out, because when it comes to MP figures, it seems like the third party companies are trying to beat Takara to it and each other, and I almost wonder sometimes if it ends up being a bad thing, if it ends up being a shitty figure because they were in such a hurry, And
I like to see the third party companies and take the time and make a good figure and not rush it out, because I think that's what's going to save them in the long run, because I think if they put their quality first and ensure that they're putting out a good figure and not play the game of, I want to be first and I want to get my quick buck, I think, with that being that type of strategy, you're not going to last long. You're not going to keep those customers and those loyalties there, and they're just going to fall off.
The sad thing is Make Toys didn't have to go that route if that was what they were trying to do, be the first one, because they already have a good reputation. They don't need that.
I agree.
And
who else was coming out with one anytime soon? Toy World. Yeah, but if you're Make Toys, would you be afraid of Toy World? I don't know. I just wouldn't worry about it.
Oh God, I'd be scared.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Maybe these guys are scared of the KO companies now. It's like, dude, we need to put this out before someone KOs it. KOs their design.
Well, that's another question. We're talking about price now. We're talking about increases in price, but what Dom said, we got more options. We're waiting it out. We could be waiting it out. No offense, to Tyler, but for a knockoff.
Yeah,
you're
right.
It's going to be knocked off, and it's going to be cheaper, whether it's official or whether it's a third party.
But like what you said, James, like that knockoff if a knockoff Jazz comes out for Make Toys, that knockoff company might take that extra step, make those pegs a little bit longer so they can stick in and hold tighter. And all of a sudden we saw it from the Seekers.
Wake up, Charles.
That's what they did with the Seekers. They made those little pegs a little longer so they lock in harder and stay tight. And all of a sudden, you got a better toy. You have a satisfied customer. And oh, by the way, the price is only $80.
Yep. And now you can continue, I guess, quote unquote, collecting the way you have been, because now you're buying still at that price point that you're comfortable with, instead of having to get jacked up shit all the time. Like, oh, we're going $100 now. Oh no, let's go. They're willing to pay $100. Let's go 110.
Yeah. And that's where knockoffs are coming off. They're not just knockoffs. Knockoffs used to be like cheap, low quality, and that's why the price justified the means. But now it's like they're getting better, and they're improving on the specific toy that they're knocking off, and it's
and it's not just Transformers. I mean, we see in Figuarts, even in Play Arts Kai, which is sad, because it's getting a lot harder to find an actual authentic to a knockoff, and they're really close. I mean, unless you can, and the thing that sucks is you have to get it in hand, and you kind of know, especially if you've been collecting the stuff, you'll know that the plastic quality is just not there. Your KR, radar goes off and all that type of stuff. But it's just weird that now is a factor. I think the KO game. I mean, because they're knocking off things a lot quicker, and price point is pretty good. And it seems like also there's a lot of turnaround. There's faster turnaround in the Transformers collecting. You get a product, and you're like, something else is coming out. I'm going to turn around and sell it. And it's like you basically leased it for like a little bit. Now you're just handing it off to someone else. Like, okay, now it's your turn. But I don't know.
That's wild, dude.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next 2 to 3 years in regards to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we're going to be flooded with Beast Wars. Third parties going Beast Wars, or they're going to be going GoBots. More so GoBots, not Machine Robo like Bandai. They're going to go full blow GoBots. Something else.
I just want a Crasher. Give me a Crasher figure. That bitch was crazy. I liked her.
That bitch was crazy.
I want a third-party Autobot Spike.
Yeah.
Hey,
Autobot Spike is awesome.
I saw somebody did a custom of one. It was pretty interesting.
Rumble Frenzy did a customized Autobot Spike. Looked awesome, dude.
That's pretty cool, actually. Huh?
He took parts from Masterpiece figures and he repainted them and made an Autobot Spike. He's got a website, Rumble Frenzy. He actually lives in Old Bridge over here by me.
Oh,
cool.
Rumble Frenzy. He's a customizer, paint customizer, but he did an Autobot Spike one time.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
But like I think everybody's getting cautious about how much money they're spending these days, and I think with collecting, as much as there is out there and how much stuff is out there, it's going to get kind of tight, and who can drive their price down lower than and keep the quality there is going to probably be the winner.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how well this Takara's Megatron is going to sell.
Oh yeah.
At that price point, and how many people are going to jump on board?
Yeah,
it's going to sell. I think it's going to sell because it's the Megatron that everybody was looking for it to come out.
Just like their Lavender Wave, everyone loved that, and then all of a sudden turn around and just get rid of it.
Yep.
But this is the same thing as what MMC just did with Tarn. They knew it was Tarn. They knew the character it was. They knew people were going to buy it, so they jacked the price a bit pretty high. Well, here we go. Takara. Takara knows this is Megatron. Everyone's spending money. A new masterpiece Megatron. Basically, here it is. This is the official one. We know you're going to pay for it because we're Takara, and there are the people out there that want to have the Takara, and they have to get that official, and they know it. So let's jack up the price, and they're going to, I hope the figure's good. That's what I hope. For anyone that buys it, because it's pretty expensive, and I hope that it's a really good figure, because if it has problems, that's going to suck.
I'd probably buy it just so I could see if that new Optimus Prime, the Mega Action Series or whatever, can hold the gun mode of MP.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I picked that up this week too.
Yeah.
That big
That's
prime.
Nice.
How's it, Brian? Is it good?
It's nice. I don't want to. If you pick it up, I mean, the thing looks fantastic, but it's not built the way it looks, right? Like, so for instance, the Soul Chigokin Voltron weighs about the same amount as that figure.
Really?
So yeah, so it's very hollow, but
Oh, it's
the
like an Easter bunny.
the joints are solid on it, and
Lord.
yeah,
Damn it.
Yeah. but it's
Hi.
but it's not. It doesn't feel cheap, but it's like
buddy.
compared to Sovereign like Sovereign, for instance, like it's not like it's hollow on the inside, but it's solid. It's well made, well painted.
Worth the price.
Yeah, I think so. It's about $10 an inch.
Yes, when I first saw this, I knew you were going to get this. When I first saw you being a Prime guy, I knew you were going to get this. It's really. I was like,
it was easier for me to pull the trigger too. I just had a birthday, so I had some birthday money, and I had a gift card for the Chosen Prime, which really made it a no-brainer for me. So
that's cool.
He's a big boy though.
BBCS hasn't got that in stock yet, so I've been kind of waiting.
Yeah, everyone that did have them in stock is out and has them back up for pre-order. So, yep,
that's cool.
Impressive.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yep.
It's like a little baby.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It is, but I had him pose like he can hold like the KBB Voyager Prime, no problem, stuff like that, and you can do anything you want with him. I tell you, man, I'm just gonna put him on display down in my living room. Really.
So Brian,
Cool.
that photo that you took that he was figure banging, that's the KBB Voyager.
Oh no, that's the Revoltech Prime, which is like, what is that, like 4 inches tall or whatever?
Yep.
But I dug this one out because I mean this Revoltech Prime, he's basically the same proportions, right, and almost basically the same deco. It's that old Dreamwave deco from the comics. Yeah.
Yep.
So who is that? Pat someone?
Pat Lee.
Pat Lee.
Yeah. He well, there's debate as whether or not he really. Who knows?
Right.
Vangelis. What are you talking about? Wrong one.
Yeah. So it's basically the same design, for the most part.
Just think of it if that was diecast.
I know, right? Well, that's.
Oh my god.
That's the one gripe I kind of have with this is there's no metal in the feet, and this thing you can put it in a lot of good poses, but if there were metal in the feet, it would be a lot easier to keep it, standing up and things like that. And then the other thing too is like the joint, like everything here, you can't get to the joints if you ever want to tighten them up in the future. There's, I guess everything's just glued together, the plastic around everything. So, that's the only thing that kind of bothers me. But I've been posing him for a week now, so pretty soon he's just gonna go on a shelf, and I won't worry about it. But no, it's really solid. But it's funny, he weighs. I mean, I swear these guys weigh the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that picture of him towering over Voltron. I was like, "Jeez, man! Oh my gosh!"
Well, here's the big question, Brian. When you see that Prime, do you ever like catch yourself? I can't transform this. Shit. You go and grab him, like, oh, I'm gonna start transforming. No, I can't.
No, I didn't buy it for that. Like, I knew it didn't transform, stuff like that. And I do collect a lot of Primes, but the majority of them do transform, except for just a select few. But no, this one's just.
That's like a novelty thing,
It is. It's just a huge Optimus Prime figure that's 1.5 feet tall. I mean, almost as tall as that Total World Devastator.
He's a disposable statue.
This gun is ridiculous.
Wow.
Go, Rob.
Good Lord.
Look at that.
Give me all your money. What is that? It's Ion Blaster, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the gun itself is 10 inches. That's just insane.
Wow.
It's as tall as MP10.
God damn,
The size of a player's height of a player's Kai figure.
But you know, like I always picture that figure to be like anybody walking into your like collection and you have that displayed, their eyes they're going to go right to it.
Exactly.
It's like that type of cornerstone figure that you can have in your collection that everybody's going to look at it first.
Yeah.
Cool.
And for a figure that size, they did a lot of things right. I mean, you got ankle tilt, you've got the butterfly joints in the shoulder, and all of the fingers are fully articulated like a third-party combiner's hands. So that's really nice.
Well, it did real well in the posing, that's for sure. It's got
Yeah.
articulation. That's good. Yeah.
I got to sucker a family member to buy me that.
Yeah, right. Just scam somebody. And like, come on, man.
Scam somebody.
Easter's coming up soon.
Easter.
Just trying to find some type of holiday.
Yeah, really.
Isn't it National Collectors Day in a couple of weeks, right?
Anna asked me what I wanted for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna tell her I want this big ass.
There you go, Russ. There you go. There you go. I gotta get my wife to buy it for me. Which is
That's $180 nice Valentine's Day.
God damn, dude. Oh, jeez.
That's love, man.
Yeah, I got a feeling I don't think I'm that loved.
You're gonna have to work that son of a bitch up.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be serious.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
Yep. Serious ass kissing, among other things. Holy shit. Woo.
Wow. All right, cool. Damn. All right. So, anything else you gentlemen want to talk about, or should we go into the off hour?
We can go to the off hour.
Off hour.
Yeah, we're running them, but almost pushing the 3 hour mark now.
Say we're ruining.
We're pushing the 3 hour mark.
We're ruining everyone's nights anyway.
We're ruining everyone's night. Yeah, sorry, you guys. We're going to.
All right, we'll go into some outros here. Brian, you will start us off.
Hey, everybody. Brian Brink in the Facebook groups, Brinkalizer on Instagram. And you can find me on ETR at Center of the Realm on the Realm of Collectors channel at 8 p.m. on Mondays, and every other week, Figure Banging on the Realm of Collectors channel, 9:30 on Wednesdays. No show this week, probably a show next week for Figure Banging.
Cool. Cool. Charles?
What's up now? You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Cool. Dom?
Find me on Facebook at Dominic Grasso, and usually hang out in the Hangouts, the ROC Hangouts on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock.
8 p.m.
Yeah,
Is it 8 p.m.?
yeah,
Sorry.
8.
I'm sorry.
I think it's 8 p.m. Yeah.
Tom shows up late all the time.
He's no longer on the ROC Hangout now.
I just got kicked out.
So there is a spot open.
It's late.
I know. I'll just screw with you.
And Nick?
What's up? You can find me, Nick Brammer, on Facebook, Brammer_Nick on Twitter, and Masterpiece Charizarding at PositiveSingles.com.
I love that site. I love that site. It's always positive. It's always a win-win.
Charizarding. Jesus Christ, dude.
Russ?
Okay, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You know, I like to make stupid videos and pitch a bitch about things. Although James says that this last one was a little too calm for his taste, so I guess I gotta go DDT somebody or something. No?
Like you were medicated.
Yeah.
Like, no, we don't want that. It's not the Russ we want.
I was a little too tranquil, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too zen.
You
Surprised you didn't have a waterfall there or something next year. Like,
yeah, really, right. Zen.
I'll read.
You can also catch me on the Hangout on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. Is that gonna right? Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to show off, Russ.
I know, right? And go see on Plastic Fanatics. I like to, hang out with these guys as much as possible. It's fun.
These guys.
Yeah, these guys.
These guys.
These guys.
These guys right here.
These guys here.
Offended.
We're special.
I want to.
We're special. We're all. Other we're short bus special, and James says, "Speak for yourself."
Can you say short bus?
Yeah,
Wow.
I say I'm about to offend somebody
Oh
else.
my goodness.
They go off the air.
Wow.
Go off the air.
God, almost
Man.
made it, Russ.
I know.
Yeah. There we go.
Close.
We apologize to all the children who ride the short bus. Or
I'm
adults.
sorry.
Yo, Russ,
Russ will no longer be on this show. We're going to bounce him over to another Cool Table Network show. So,
Hey, did you say adult or adults? That's funny.
hey, I'm just. Now I'm getting in trouble.
I know, right?
Damn it. Let's just, Prince, tell us where you're at.
You can find me on Twitter and Facebook at Trents5.
Awesome. All right. For me, you can find me Instagram and YouTube Victory Saber 77, Facebook. Also, you can find me also on the ETR show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm of Collection YouTube channel. That is Enter the Realm. I don't want to be so people can find it. Also, don't forget to check out the other Cool Table Network shows. They're on iTunes and other social medias for you. Give them 5-star ratings. Also, like and subscribe. And don't forget ROC Hangout Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your hosts, Tommy, the Ambassador, Barricade, along with Hurricane BX and Asian Kid Matt. No figure banging this week. That's sad. I was hoping for a downbeat. Something.
Yeah, I mean he's got a ton of figures to squeeze in. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
So it will be the following week at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on their own Collection YouTube channel. And if you're a Beast Wars fan, go check out Stasis Lock on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Bricks on the Dollars channel. Good talks over there. Good guys. That's it, I guess. Nerd Rage Radio, Shattercast, Toy Detox. Loving that.
All the usual
I think they
suspects.
should not have topics. I think they do a good job just conversing with each other. I was listening to that the other day. And stuff.
They do talk a lot of shit when they don't have it. It's just like when they don't have topics, they're free to just bring everything up. I
Well,
like
that's what, like on ETR, we do this, do the same thing. Like, kind of like no topics. It works. Boom.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's more real, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't. Who knows? My opinion doesn't matter. I don't, whatever. What else? Did I miss any other shows? Cool Table Network. 8 Weeks is on iTunes. Go check that out. I wonder if there's going to be another 8 weeks.
Takes
I'm open.
8 weeks. Takes 8 months to make 8 weeks.
So
Pretty
8 weeks changes to 8 months. Nerd Rage. Shatter. That's it. Go check out Hasbro reviews too. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, man.
So floor time. It's all about floor time.
Love floor
Hey.
time.
Hey, any football fans in the house? Who's everybody rooting for tomorrow?
Yes.
Patriots.
Patriots.
I'm going with the underdogs, the Falcons. Sorry, Tommy.
Falcons.
Don't hate me.
I want to see Goodell have to put that trophy in Kraft's hands.
Yeah, I would actually like to see that, or shake
Yeah.
Brady's hand and all that.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
I want to see him have to really have to eat some crow and do that. So
Actually, I don't mind. Whoever wins, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Waiting for Transformers trailer.
Yep. Transformers
Yeah, there
trailer.
you go.
Hopefully,
That
whose halftime show is what? Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that should
Yeah.
probably be pretty awesome. Most
Do you
likely.
guys think there's going to be a Star Wars trailer or like a peek or sneak thing?
Will we
a
see the
year
last
out
one?
almost?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wish.
it'd
Just
be
like a
great.
little short sneak or something.
Just a lightsaber light up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
something.
wonder whose lightsaber that belongs to.
I think they're saving it for the Star Wars what's it called? Star Wars
Celebration.
Expo.
The
Yes,
celebration, Star Wars
celebration.
celebration.
Yeah, that's what I think they're waiting for.
When they do that, in April, I think, or May.
Something like that. I thought it was around that time.
Should be good. And then we got also New York Toy Fair this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple more weeks. So we'll see.
Okay, I was just about to ask, when is that?
Like February, about
Couple
like right
weeks.
before Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right around my birthday, I think.
Hey, do you think no, it's like Takara doesn't drop any announcements for MP there, right? Or anything like that. That's more of a Hasbro thing.
Yeah, it's a Hasbro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just realized we don't even know what the next round of masterpieces are, do we?
No.
Or TRU? No.
No, well, even for Takara.
No,
We got Megatron, and I don't even know what else is going on after that.
I know. The only thing I know is they're doing that Art Fire. That's
Yeah.
that repaint, right?
Art Fire. I'm hoping Deep Cover comes.
You know what? I would be pretty cool if they did deep cover. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We got Cheetor.
Yeah.
Cheetor.
Like,
Repainted.
Yeah.
but that's it, right? So we should be getting some news from them soon with what's coming out this year, I expect, right?
Hope so.
You would think.
Oh, Deluxe mentioned Grapple or Grapple.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, we got Grapple. Okay.
But that's
And then we're going to get Hauler probably. That will be the announcement. We're getting Hauler from that.
so we're gonna get 3 repaints of the Inferno mold
Pretty
this year.
much.
Damn right.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Maybe they'll just announce that they're redoing like the Dotsons as more anime tune accurate, like they did with Red Alert. I think that's the route we're going. We're going MP tune. So, who knows?
Just another excuse to repaint and put out the same figure again.
Yep. And
I love it. Boy, people will buy it up.
they're reissuing the MP11 Starscream, and they're probably going to just announce some other reissues.
What if it's like a total Seeker like remold? That would be crazy.
That would be great. And they start with the cone heads. If you didn't like the MP11 cone heads, so we're redoing them.
Oh,
2.0. Too soon?
Wonderful.
Never too soon, Gene. Never too soon.
Never too soon. The car is just, they're crazy. Just
Yeah, they are.
full of crazy cats. That's all I got upstairs. All right, I guess that's it. We can
Yep.
get our outros. Let's do the outros one more time. No. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you again next week.